Little.
Good start, boys.
Teehee. Teehee.
Hello, everybody. How's it going? It is I, Pallas Athena, god of wisdom, warfare, handicraft, guardian of heroes, protector of Athens, and the luckiest boy in all of Olympus, as I'm joined by Xander Netherbrand and Roy Kiato. Oh my goodness. It's gonna be a heckin' time today.
Oh, good. I can see where I am now. I can get comfy. Hold on.
Okay. Well.
I can get
happening.
comfy.
That's happening.
Nice.
I wasn't sure how far up the blanket was going to be. I needed to make sure that I was properly dressed, you know?
Hang on 1 second.
Uba.
Let me inspect. Yeah, we can see, but
they
you guys
can't.
No.
Having a little bed inspection. Wait, does that mean I can take some of my stuff off as well? Wait,
Yes.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me take off the waistcoat, and I'll take off these as well. And there we go. All right. There.
Can I take some stuff off?
Nice. Right.
I'm gonna take some stuff
what-
off too. Hang on.
What else can you take off?
Okay.
Oh,
nice,
hang on.
nice.
Well, I could do this.
Ah! Perfect.
Ah!
Perfect.
Ah!
Yeah.
What happened? I feel weird.
It's horrifying.
Ah! It's fine. I'm a god. I can just do that.
I do be like that.
Yeah.
Terrifying.
God privilege.
God privileges.
Yes,
Should we
absolutely.
do intros? I feel like everybody knows everybody here.
Let's do
BBs,
the
you know
intros anyway.
everybody.
It's good VTuber practice. And after all, we are doing
true.
that little VTuber sandwich thing.
We are, yeah. Okay, let's do the.
Beso de tres.
Let's do the.
I don't know the rest of the words.
Yes.
Roy,
Oh, wait, does that mean I'm
introduce
first?
yourself. Yeah.
God damn it. Hello, everybody. My name's Roy Kiato, like a macchiato. I am your coffee-fueled bunny host with a serious passion for voice acting, and I absolutely, as I'm probably going to block Zanny's face, love working out.
No, I think Zanny's in front.
Oh, he's in front of me.
Yeah.
You know what?
Hang on, let me
That's
move
okay.
Zanny over. Let me move Zanny
Wait.
on my lap. On my lap. There you go.
Oh, there you
Okay.
go. Ha!
The guns. Did you
Yeah!
guys get your tickets to the gun show?
The gun show.
Wild.
That's it.
Wow.
Hell yeah.
Oh, now I'm on Roy. Nice.
And
Yes.
I mean, listen, I'm not complaining.
Right?
Shout outs to purple. Gotta be one of my favorite colors.
Exactly. Love
Hell
it.
yeah. Zanny, your
Perfect.
turn.
My name is Xander Netherbrand of First Stage Productions EN, your Incubus host of Club Netherbrand, and I am here to get comfy and cozy with two of my favorite boyos.
Yeah. And if you're new to these streams, the getting cozy with / slumber party stream, I don't know, they have many names. These slumber party type streams don't really have a purpose. It's mainly just me and some VTuber friends chit-chatting about whatever happens to come to mind. Basically just the end of a sleepover, as you can see by the mostly eaten Athitos down there, and the Nintendo Switch, where we're playing everyone's favorite game, Chat.
Chat.
And also the iPhone over there, playing Push by Ken from the Barbie movie.
What song is that?
Well, it's the Matchbox 20 song. When she's when Barbie and the other Barbies are like, we have to get them to trust us, so they all start playing guitar. All the Kens play guitar.
Yeah, I know what song it is now.
Push you
Push you around, and I will.
Well, I will.
Yep, I know what it is now. I was so confused for a second. I was like, what? Push? I don't remember that.
Yeah, Push. Yeah. Said I don't know if I've ever been really loved. I love that song. It's great.
Aw.
But yeah. Will that one bag of Athitos be enough for 3? I mean, they're mostly gone.
So the answer is no.
Yeah, no. But it did give the boys the taste of wisdom. Yes.
We're gonna have to order some DoorDash then, clearly.
Ooh.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, true.
DoorDash is the superior. This is we're not sponsored, but DoorDash is the superior food ordering service. IMHO.
I don't think I used much else. What else is there? Uber Eats and
Uber Eats.
Grubhub.
In Canada, there's Skip the Dishes.
What? What is that? Can't be the actual name of it.
It's
shot.
called Skip. Yeah, like you guys want to get some Skip, and it's Skip the dish. Yeah.
Zanny,
Skip
can you
the
believe
dishes.
this?
Yeah.
Can you believe this, guys, Zanny?
That's
It's Canadian.
why would oh no. Like
Yeah.
I don't know.
You don't
don't-
you don't like Canada? You don't like Canada? Is there something
Well, I
wrong
didn't
with
say that.
Canada?
Yeah.
Whoa, I didn't
hate
say that.
Canada.
That's
I hate
crazy.
Tim Hortons. I hate Tim Hortons.
You
Wait, you hate
Tim Hortons?
Tim's?
Wait. Roy,
I've
can
never
we get
had
a
Tim
wait?
Hortons.
Can
Oh,
we
okay,
get a
I haven't
Punisher?
either.
Roy, can we get a Punisher? Wait.
Wait.
I can't believe you hate Tim Hortons. You heard it here. Zanny hates Tim Hortons.
He's never had it. Come on.
I don't
I
even
can't
know
believe he
anything
hates
about
it.
it. I just know
I've
it's
never
part
had
of
it either.
the Canadian makeup.
So it used to be like it was bought out by some like American company, and it changed tremendously after the buyout. Like they switched to different coffee beans because it was cheaper. So the Tim Hortons coffee is no longer even the old like coffee, and then McDonald's bought the beans that the old Tim Hortons used to use, so now everyone gets McCafe in Canada instead because it's the old
Wait.
coffee.
Bruh.
Yeah.
Bruh.
Yeah.
Bruh.
Yeah. They also used to have this thing. I loved it. Okay, it was this thing. Okay, they used to have this thing. It was like this bowl. It was a bread bowl, but they put soup in it. So you put soup in the bread bowl, you eat the soup, and then at the end you eat the bread.
You eat the bowl.
You eat the actual bowl.
Okay.
Don't they still do that with like
Isn't that just like a regular
Panera?
bread bowl?
Yeah.
No, shut up.
Yeah.
We don't get Panera bread.
That's
Oh, I feel like it's just a normal thing. I feel like you can just go to like diners and get that
that's
kind of
it.
thing.
Give me
Yeah,
one
but we don't
Panera
do
bread
that.
lemonade.
Yeah.
Done with this life.
Yeah, the 50,000 grams of caffeine.
I want to go out off my face on caffeine. Give me a Panera lemonade.
I recently quit drinking energy drinks, and coffee. I'm a decaf coffee boy now because I thought
I gotta
was
go.
gonna die.
I can't do this.
What do
I
you
gotta
mean?
go.
What do you mean? What are you
Decaf?
talking about? I have to.
Roy,
It's
take
better
me
than not having.
I'm taking you with me, Zanny. We're hand in hand,
Okay.
interlocking fingers.
No, it's
I
fine. It's
literally
fine.
have
You guys
like
no,
black
no.
coffee in front
You
of
go
me
ahead.
right now.
Oh,
Right
actually,
now.
I also have coffee in front of me. It's actually my first cup
I'm
because
just
I
leaving.
couldn't drink anything because I was voice acting earlier. Athlete, we know you're not leaving. This is your stream.
There's nowhere for you to go. You're trapped
You're
inside the
stuck.
house.
You're stuck with us. Now hurry up and get in the water.
Get in the water.
Oh, I was doing the other one.
Oh, which one were you doing?
Now get in the water.
Oh. Penelope, why?
There you
I'm
go.
too shy and terrified. Yeah, no. We're not doing epic. We're gonna get through one of these streams without an epic reference. One day it's gonna happen. We're gonna get through a stream and nobody's gonna reference epic. It's gonna happen.
It won't be
one day.
this year. It
will
won't be
not
this
be.
year.
I'll
tell you that
even be
much.
next year because by then, like by then, Jay will start working on the friggin' the Iliad musical, and it is just gonna it's all gonna repeat. We're gonna be
Good.
stuck with Jay
Yeah.
forever, which is a good thing. To
Good.
be fair, but like
W's all
yeah,
around.
W's all around. Epic
Yeah.
is everything. It's true. Epic is everything, chat.
Everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A stream without the mention of Epic, Tron, or WWE, I will eat my own feathers if that happens. I will.
yeah,
I did say that I was gonna stop
Nah.
mentioning WWE because
Never happened.
if
That's not
wrestling.
happening.
Oh no, it's true. I had to stop mentioning wrestling. So I take my notes very carefully. And the last couple streams, if I talked about WWE, I would pay attention to how many viewers we had, and I would watch that shit fucking nosedive the second WWE was mentioned.
Wait, I know how to raise the viewers.
Yowie?
It's morphin' time. Well, okay,
It's
well,
morphin'
Yowie,
time.
hold on a second. Wait. He might have something with Yowie. Hold on a second here.
No, hang on.
You might have something. Hey.
might be onto something. Might be onto something.
You know, sometimes you
Hey.
just gotta...
It's morphin' time. Oh wait, that reminds me. I have
Oh,
my
him.
notes. I have an idea.
I'm ready.
In Tron, where they live is
Uh-oh.
called the Grid.
Okay.
Yes.
But as we know, the Morphin Grid, not morphing, morphin, Morphin Grid
Yeah.
is also a grid, but it's not technically a grid. It's like another dimension with energy that they can tap into? Can Tron go into the Morphin Grid and just get all of it and leave? And then he shows up like, I'm about to fuck everybody up. Is that possible?
So, I hate that I kind of have like an actually for this.
Oh, you have? Do you? Damn it! This
So-
is my way to win. This is my win.
In Operation Overdrive, episode Once and Always,
No, but nobody cares about Operation Overdrive.
Alpha shrinks down into the Morphin Grid to physically repair it, and the energy isn't something that you can touch. It's like an ethereal thing, and the only way to channel it is through morphers. It's not just that it's an infinite source there. It has to be like channeled or summoned. Kind of like how everybody thought that Cyclops like just created these optic blasts, when it turns out he's funneling energy from a different dimension.
Yeah. So yeah, his eyes are a portal to a different dimension. So when he opens them, it's concussive energy. Also, it doesn't melt things. It hits things. That's the other thing that people
Optic
are
blast.
like, Cyclops. Yeah, Cyclops melts people, right? No.
Optic blast.
Optic blast. Yeah. Danny's like, what the fuck?
No, I'm a comic book nerd, but unfortunately, Cyclops is the one I've never cared for.
He's the only one I like.
He gets done dirty in a lot of everything.
I love Scott. Scott is a lot, and that's why Cyclops is my goat, because he's a lot. He's a lot more interesting of a character than most of the other like leader characters in Marvel.
I like Nightcrawler.
Nightcrawler's hot.
Oh my god! No, don't get me started
like
on Nightcrawler. Nightcrawler was like my crush when I was younger.
Yeah.
I like how gay Nightcrawler is.
Oh, he is.
He's flaming.
He's-
But he's also like he's
great.
like he gets around so much. Him and Matt Murdock might as well have a competition for who can sleep with the most people.
I think like
it's crazy.
Yeah, and he's when he got older,
He's a
I think he got
priest!
the tail angles.
True.
Yeah,
That boy sleeps around a lot. He a priest. That's crazy.
yeah, but he's so great. I love him.
He is.
But he
I love
though.
Nightcrawler.
Great.
Yeah,
He's so great.
yeah.
He's so perfect.
Nightcrawler he's French? Was Nightcrawler always French? I know he's
German.
No, I
German.
thought he was Russian.
German.
I thought he was German.
German.
Yeah.
He's German.
Well, because he's
Oh, German sounds right.
his what's his actual name? It's
Kurt Wagner.
Kurt. Yeah.
Kurt Wagner. Yeah, he's German.
But don't
German,
worry.
German.
He's one of my hyperfixations. You're good.
Yeah.
Good. Like that one cover where he's like naked and Wolverine is just staring at him.
Staring at him. And he's just you can tell
It's like one of my favorite panels
Yeah.
of comic book history.
Logan's just looking at him like, we've been here before. I am not surprised or confused. This has happened a
So
lot.
good. It's so good.
Did you know that there is an alternate Wolverine who is canonically in a long-term relationship with Hercules?
I did not.
Yeah. And he wears like a cowboy hat. And he's fucking cool. It's true. That's a Wolverine that exists.
Listen, cowboys can be hot sometimes.
What about Arthur Morgan?
I haven't played Red Dead.
Okay,
What?
but Arthur Morgan was hot in his own way. Like
Arthur's
not my
so
type,
fine.
but
Yeah.
like not my type, but I appreciate like the gruff cowboy man.
My favorite thing is everybody who draws Arthur Morgan, they draw him like very Bara. And I'm like, yes, as you should. As you should.
But yeah, I mean he did have the Barra build.
He did, yeah, he's got the Bara build.
He's got like the kind of like the Dorito shape to him, where he's very broad,
yeah,
very thin.
yeah, that's
a
definitely
minute.
Arthur, yeah.
Yeah.
Wait,
and
so
also
funny
he has that
thing.
way of talking, you know, the drawl, the southern drawl.
Yeah.
Kills me.
So funny thing, you mentioned Dorito shape.
Mhm.
I didn't post this on social media. I'm gonna post it in our group chat. So I took a gym progress pic. I've obtained Dorito / V shape.
Have you? You've gotten Dorito. You have achieved Dorito.
I did.
Been vetoed.
I can't believe you've been
You are
Dorito. Look at
Dorito.
you!
Yeah.
Oh my God, you got the Dorito!
Yeah.
Dorito is great, but also that Digimon shirt.
I know, right? Terriermon's my favorite.
Terriermon's so good. Terriermon was like the best from like the second season.
Yippee!
Terriermon in the movie makes me real sad. Makes me real emotional.
He
Just
is-
because of
he
the
is a
ending, we're
very-
like, now I've lost both
Yeah.
of them. You'll never lose me, Willis.
Ooh.
I'm your friend. Friends are always there for each other. I'm like, oh, Terry, your mom. Yeah. Well, that's the one thing I remember from Digimon that I was like, it's kind of a cop out, but kind of not, is the way they handle like Digimon dying, right? Because they're like, no, they can die, but they come back. But sometimes they come back kind of like messed up, like their data.
Unless it's tamers.
In which case, then they die.
And then they're
they
dead.
Die.
Yeah, sometimes they pull out the die on people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unless you're Leomon, in which case you die all the time.
I was gonna say poor Leomon.
Poor Leomon.
They just can't have a buff cat man
No, he
doing
must die
things,
in
you know,
every season.
every single time.
I see you have a buff cat. You must die. Like every time. I will kill him. That's the writer.
Although,
Leomon is
I
not.
mean, I mean,
But
at
also,
the
what's
same
her
time-
name? I'm not a furry, but Leomon is
I'm not a furry, but
Yeah,
okay,
but-
I'm your Leomon, and I raise you a Garurumon.
Where Garurumon?
Ooh,
I can't
Garurumon's a good
say-
pick.
You can't say the names of certain characters without like actually saying it the way they do. Where Garurumon?
Where Garurumon?
Metal Garurumon. Yeah. Garu.
I you know, not they knew what they were doing with him.
No,
Why
they
did they
totally
give
knew.
well-defined abs?
He has
Yeah.
pants. And if
Like
they have
the- why-
pants,
Does.
what are you covering?
Right?
Exactly.
I feel like that agenda has been moving forward recently. Well, not even recently, but I was gonna say like, you look at some of the Digimon designs, or even just like mascot characters getting like clothes. They're like they knew.
They know.
They
that.
knew.
Yeah, if there's
They knew.
clothing, they know what they're doing.
Like, they've given them shame to hide something, you know?
The shape
Yo, they're packing.
size.
They're packing big energy. You know.
All right, baby, no money.
Oh my god.
Bibinos. Bibinos. You guys big fans of Bibinos?
I just keep
I've
hearing
I've
that
never
song
got really into
everywhere.
Digimon, not because of any particular reason. I'm just busy and it takes me a while to get into things.
Yeah. Bibinos.
I only know their music because of social media and like
Yeah.
TikTok. But I don't go to my
Yeah,
web
the
listen to it.
swing
I mean, it's fine.
basic Energy.
That's it. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
I know that,
Yeah.
and then I know like the chord. I know the Miku version of the song better than the
Oh,
actual version.
I know. Antidepressants. I'm feeling good today.
Yeah, I do know that. Yeah.
I know that because someone did a fan animation with Sonic characters
Oh, really?
because they were dressed up as Sonic characters when they
Yeah.
they cosplayed them. So I was like, oh, that's really cool. That's really creative. So
Did you guys know-
My dream is to dress up as a Sonic character.
I
wait,
would-
who do you want to dress up as?
I want to be Sonic.
I have no idea. Shadow. Let's go Shadow.
I figured.
Shadow feels appropriate.
You seem like a Shadow
I
type.
mean-
Yeah, you
Shadow-
seem like
Shadow the Hedgehog on the Nintendo GameCube was a classic.
True.
I'd want to be Tails. I feel like I'd
You
be
give me
Tails.
Tails energy.
Yeah, I feel like I'd be Tails. Yeah.
What energy do I give?
Rouge.
I really.
No, I just wanted to see what Roy would say. Like, no, it might actually be Rouge.
I.
Rouge is cool. It's not a nog. It might be Rouge. Maybe it's the pink.
I'm-
I don't know.
No, I'm not quite getting. It's not. I feel like it's
Silver?
Mm.
See, that feels insulting.
That feels insult. Maybe SBO?
Yeah.
Am I cool
SBO.
enough to be SBO? Am I edgy enough to be SBO?
Yeah, but SBO's so cool though. Knuckles, because of the
Knuckles?
Dorito shape. Yeah, there you go.
True.
But you're like old Knuckles, not new Knuckles.
We have
Classic
Pumpkin
Knuckles.
Hill. You ready?
Not the him.
I ain't gonna let it get to me. I'm just gonna creep down in Pumpkin Hill. I must have found my lowest feet. I know that it's here. I sense it in my
He's doing
feet.
the whole
The
thing.
great emerald's power allows me to feel. I can't see a thing, but it's around somewhere. I'm gonna hold my head, cause I have no fear. There's probably some crazy, a graveyard theory. A ghost trying to get me. I got there.
Pause to think of the next lyric, like.
No, he just like a
we-
little pause.
Do we agree or disagree with the modern interpretations of Knuckles? Do we
Disagree.
miss?
Disagree.
Well,
You don't like it?
Disagree. Depends on. Okay. I have my criticisms. Okay. This is a hill I'll die on. Right.
Okay, hit me. I'm ready.
In cartoon, fucking disgusting. Hate it. Okay. Turning him into a himbo, worst decision they made. All right.
Like the rise of no, what's that?
Like
Sonic Prime?
Sonic Boom. Sonic Boom.
Sonic Boom.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
No, you're right. Sonic Boom Rise of Lyric. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, fucking hated it. Hated it. I know it's technically not canon Knuckles. Before anyone goes in the chat and it's like, well, technically that's not canon Knuckles. It's a descendant of Knuckles that just happens to have the exact same name and look exactly like him. Well, you know what? If it looks like a duck, it's a fucking duck. Okay? Looks like a duck, quacks like a duck, talks like a duck, walks like a duck. It's a duck, right? So, no, making him a himbo, terrible.
I'll just be Rouge. It's okay. I'll just be Rouge.
I apologize.
I'll just be Rouge. My bad.
No. Go off, King, because I've felt similar.
I'll just be Rouge. I have the chest. I'm good. I got it.
Okay. So,
True.
So the thing is, making him a himbo is stupid. Why? How is he meant to be able to defend the Master Emerald if he was a himbo? He's been trained for this literally since birth, right? Since birth, he's been trained.
Sure.
Do you think they'd really let a moron guard the Master Emerald? Do you really think that? No, they wouldn't. Okay, and they can be like, well, he's naive. No, well, he's adaptable. The idea is Sonic is meant to be the leader of Sonic Team. Okay, he's the leader of Team Sonic because guess what? It's called Team Sonic. Well done. You know, but also, right? If Sonic's in a pinch, who steps up? Knuckles, right? The difference between Sonic and Knuckles is very black and white. He does not think in shades of gray and kind of gives those options where the villain can be redeemed, talk no jutsu type shit like Sonic does, okay? Knuckles is the harsher one. He's always been that way, right? He's a bit more brash, he's a bit harsher, but the last thing he is stupid.
Okay.
Okay, what about movie Knuckles?
Movie Knuckles, okay, again, they had this thing where he's not as incompetent as, like, cartoon Knuckles, but they still have this annoying thing where he's just so unadaptable to his environment. And, like, I thought that having the fish out of water humor would work for a bit, right? And it does work for a bit. But when every single scene he's in has some variation of fish out of water humor of him not understanding the human world, like at some point you're able to take principles that you learn from your environment and apply them into situations you're in. He knows that. He's like, they're like, every scene, and it's one of my pet peeves with the Sonic movie franchise. Every scene that he's in features something like, Kate Knuckles, we finally caught Eggman red-handed, but his hands are white because they're in gloves. Like, you know, like it's always like that,
He's
right?
the one who
like,
does like the Marvel like break the tension joke.
Yeah, Marvelism is. You've said stop me, Roy, stop me. He said Marvel.
I got you. I'm holding you.
You're being.
That was me holding him.
That was the sound of holding.
Yeah, that was the sound of holding.
The Marvelization of dialogue writing is one of the greatest travesties of our time.
I will say, I don't like Knuckles in Sonic Boom. I think he's so stupid. I actually don't know how he functions, like, as a, like, creature. At least with, like, movie Knuckles, I'm like, yeah. I'm like, he's still stupid, and I don't like it. Because to me, like, they're very Dragon Ball, right? Like, Sonic is very Dragon Ball. Like, Sonic is Goku, Tails is Gohan, right? Like, and Piccolo is Knuckles, like he's always been, right? And then suddenly they're like, actually no, Knuckles is Boo now. He's just dumb. He's the dumb one.
I hate it. He's not stupid. He's not. He's harsh.
Because I feel like it makes sense for Sonic to have like one of the because like Tails always just listens to Sonic, right? Like not all the time, but Tails is like, yeah, Sonic, that sounds like a great idea, right? Because he's like a Sonic fanboy. But like Sonic could be like, I want to do this, and then Knuckles be like, that is a bad idea. Right? Like that is a bad idea. We should try it like this. You know, like Knuckles used to be like not the smart one, but like the rational one. Right? He'd be like, okay, like let's think about it before we just run in, right? And then they'd run in, and he's like, oh, well, great, now I have to clean up your mess. Thanks, Hedgehog. You know, like, great, now I got to deal with this. I will say, though, he does have some funny moments in the movie, like, we don't want to fight you. Actually, Sonic, I would like to fight.
Yeah.
Like, that does kill it.
That's funny, right? But the thing is, it's overused at times, right? Where it's like, oh, fish out of water. Okay. I will say though, one interpretation of Knuckles I will happily like dick ride for how good it is, right? It's Sonic Frontiers. That version of Knuckles, fantastic. The idea of it being presented like he and Sonic are brothers that have gone through like so much together, and they just have a really fraught relationship of like Sonic being impulsive, Knuckles having to keep him in check, and it's like kind of clouded the friendship between the two and like the sense of brotherhood with like all of this constant back and forth and like bickering. Beautiful, right?
Yeah.
It works perfectly, right? It's great. It's great. But it's just whenever it's adapted into film or comic or not comics or cartoons, like again, like the Marvelization of dialogue has been disastrous.
That's a mood. I will say, like, I haven't played Frontiers, but I have seen the clip of Tails being like, "Look, once this is all over, I think I gotta go do my own thing."
Yes.
Right? And I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, Tails! Oh, that breaks my
Solo
heart.
Tails game I'm down for.
Yeah, like Tails being like, I gotta go do my own thing. And like, damn, they grow up so fast. I was like, oh,
yeah.
no, not
I agree.
My Tails.
I concur.
My
I
sweet
concur.
boy. Yeah. I was like, damn, he's growing up on me. That's crazy. Because, like, for the longest, he's just been, like, you know, Sonic's buddy. Right? But
That's kind of his defining trait.
Yeah, it's time he got his own game. I don't know what it would look like, but it's like, yeah, I think Tails doing his own thing is probably a good idea.
What should
I
be
don't
like?
think everybody needs their own game, but Tails definitely does.
Oh no. Okay, if Shadow can have his own game, Tails can have his own game.
I think so.
Yeah, I agree.
It doesn't even have to be like a
Rouge the Bat,
full.
her own game.
That's me.
Yeah.
I don't
He's
think
just-
Tails needs a full game, but I think Tails needs like. You know what I'm gonna say, and it's gonna be awful, but like, give me like Tails Pachinko almost, with like just give me some Tails Pachinko.
Just some
Like,
spin-off
give-
thing. Yeah.
Just some spin-off thing with a rough story with about growth and friendship or something. Make it
Yeah.
Tetris. I don't know. People like Tetris, you know.
Give me Ratchet and Clank with Tails.
Yes.
Yeah. Ratchet and
Here
Clank.
for
That's
it.
perfect.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
And you bring back like the
You know what?
Tails doll.
Listen, if you guys are tired of the Marvelization of movies,
Mm-hmm.
at least Thunderbolts was good.
I did hear Thunderbolts was good. I've heard good things about Thunderbolts.
It's been like
it's really nice how they waited till after the box office came in for the opening weekend before they did that surprise thing. That I'm sure that was very organic, and they'd intended that completely and put all their money in that from the start. And they didn't wait till after the initial profit from the box office came in to commit to it.
No, it's a scene in the movie.
I love.
Listen. I am of the opinion.
But it's a scene in the movie.
I am of the opinion that they were going to retract really hard on that and had a backup plan in place if the movie didn't do well. They had a backup that they were going to completely undermine it.
Crazy thing, I don't think they would have. Purely because they already had to do that with getting rid of Kang. They would not have had the money and the budget and the time to pivot again.
Kang? I don't know what you're talking about. Never heard of it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Doom.
When I'm in
Yeah.
when I'm in the wasting the biggest opportunity of my life contest, and my opponent is Jonathan Majors.
Bro, what a goddamn.
What a
It sucks
waste.
too, because he's
What a
like
waste.
he's literally the best part of that Ant-Man movie, and we just never get to see any more than that or Loki season 2, and that's it.
Yeah.
And it's such a
Avenger.
goddamn shame.
Have I killed you yet? Like, that's such a that line goes so hard. You're an Avenger. Have I killed you before? Like, what the
crazy.
fuck does that mean? Like, if somebody said
But-
that to me, I'd be so scared.
I can't even take Doom seriously. I can't.
No, it's just
I'm
Tony.
open-minded. I'm open-minded.
No, Zanny's sounding like a hater right now, and you know what? Zanny's in the middle of these two individuals because he is the hater. He's the hater out of these three.
No,
Right.
listen, that's fine.
Yeah.
Because it's totally fine. I'm just trying to be open-minded because I want to go to a movie and enjoy it and not go in going like, I'm going to hate this movie. So
Fair.
before anything's out, I'm just going to go in and I'm going to hope that it's the best thing ever. And at least for Thunderbolts, They hit me with some really nuanced dialogue and made me cry twice because I
Will
felt
you do
it
that
in my
for Tron
soul.
Ares?
The problem is I don't have as much of a connection to Tron.
Will you do it for Tron Ares anyway?
I mean,
For me?
I'll probably see it, but I don't have as much of a connection, so like it probably won't hit as hard. I'll see it.
It's a jumping on point.
Okay.
Yeah. So like from what I understand, because Disney's been like, it's a sequel, in as much as that it takes place after the last movie. It's like, okay.
Yeah.
But that's
Okay.
that's fair. I've seen some people be like, "Well, I want a sequel to Legacy." That was 10 years ago.
Legacy. That was
Yeah.
Legacy was the one I saw with the arcade
With Jeff Bridges.
machine.
With Jeff Bridges.
With the
Yeah.
Jeff Bridges.
he has the coin and he puts it in the arcade machine and he gets sucked in.
That's the first movie.
Is
I have
that
not seen Tron
is that not
Legacy in a
Legacy?
millennia.
Wait, so you're thinking of, so when Sam puts the token in the, when Sam puts the token into the machine,
Mhm.
it doesn't kick him into the it doesn't kick him into the grid. It's like it essentially just opens like the back room, and then he gets sent to the grid because he's like, "What's all this?" And then he gets sent to the grid. Yeah.
He's like, oh whoa, what's this?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, if you guys are tired of sequels and the marvelization of Marvel, Sinners was really good.
I have.
I
Not
did
seen
hear
it.
Sinners was good.
Sinners is a new top 10 movie for me. It was
Damn.
super good. Yeah. Super enjoyable, super fun. Michael B. Jordan acts his ass off and nails two separate
Nice.
characters that feel very distinct.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Okay.
Yeah. So he acts with himself in several scenes, and
Okay,
it's like it shows his range. Also, he has no right being that attractive. I'm just saying.
No, it's true.
Who gave him the right?
Yeah, no, it's upsetting. It
The
is. It is genuine.
unmitigated gall.
The
No, that kinda
unmitigated
reminds me of,
gall.
Oh, that gives me it reminds me of like when Tom Hardy was in Legend, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where it was him against himself, and it was just him twice over.
If you get the chance to see it, especially in theaters, do go see Sinners. It was really good, fantastic movie. Just really, really nice.
I have a question for you. Bob.
Oh.
I would like an example.
Oh.
Okay. Well. Okay. Well, that's fair. I would like an example because I was thinking about this.
Not onions, right?
today. Yeah. Onions.
Onions. Yeah.
Onions. Onion. No, I was thinking today about because the last stream we did, I was talking about how like you can like things and still recognize that they're not great. And
Yeah.
my example was like Harry Potter is not good, right? Like as a story, it is poorly written. And then I was like, but the movies are so fun though.
Yeah.
Right? And I thought about it, and I really do think the movies single-handedly put that entire franchise on their back. Because they're like, whenever somebody wants to tell me about nostalgia for Harry Potter, it's movie-related. It's 100% movie-related. It's very rarely the books. I think the books are bad. But my question is there a franchise where you actually think that the adaptation is better than the original source?
Ooh.
Yes.
Ooh.
Invincible's a good one, chat. That's a good one.
Aragon.
I'm
kidding.
The Boys by far.
Oh,
the
there you go.
Boys. Oh God, yeah. No, the Boys is way.
Like-
Yeah, the show is
like the
way
low-
better.
That's
Yeah,
like the
that
low
one's
hanging
easy.
fruit of
Yeah, that
that.
one's easy. Yeah.
Oh, I gotta. This isn't. I don't think it's better because I haven't seen the most recent season. But I watched it live while it was airing, and because it's in a completely different format. Because you didn't say book, you just said adaptation.
Just adaptation, just in general.
So Critical Role into Legends of Vox Machina, way easier to consume Legends of Vox Machina, I will say.
That makes
Because-
sense. Yeah.
Like, it's. Do you want to watch like 12 episodes of a show versus do you want to watch 12, 20, 50 episodes of a D&D campaign that are 4 to 5 hours apiece
Yeah. Exactly.
for one season?
Yeah. Just so that you
So-
can meet Gregory Strongjaw. Just so
first of all,
can
I
meet
love-
Grog.
I
Yeah.
love Critical Role, and I'm not saying one is better than the other because I've experienced the campaign first,
Yeah.
and I very much do like the animated series. But it's I think that's an interesting one when adaptations go like that because it's can you like an animated series based off of a D&D campaign? What the hell?
Don't say wood, chat. Like, relax.
Would what? Grog?
I think that's what they're wooding about. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
Grog's
just
hot. What do you
would.
mean?
No, it's just we're trying to have a conversation. We're being intellectual. We're not
Zanny?
talking about banging Grog.
Zanny, Grog, wood or not?
Everybody would bang Grog. Like
Half on Grog.
Okay,
only half.
who of Vox Machina?
Percy.
Oh no, I have a terrible answer. I have a really fucking terrible answer.
I'm
hate
so ready.
my answer.
Hit me.
This is
Hit me.
No.
Is it
you're
not
going to
Percy? Am I
every-
wrong?
It's not Percy, and I hate that this is the answer. It's awful, and like literally, it's like, it's my.
Is it the
okay,
bear?
okay. It's not.
It's a trinket.
Okay,
That was crazy.
okay,
Trying to
Hit
think,
me.
like,
I'm ready.
okay.
get my characters
okay,
mixed
okay,
up now.
Okay. Tiberius before he was cringe.
Oh!
I know.
Oh.
I know.
Oh!
You
Before he
know,
was cringe. Before he was cringe.
I understand it though. I get it, cause like
You see
I
how attacked
do.
him before he was cringe.
Yeah, cause like
said that
I.
very
That's such a
specifically.
small window of time.
It's like a couple episodes.
Yeah.
I hate the fact where I was like, okay, so when I first got into Critical Role, okay,
Yeah.
Mhm.
I didn't know it. It had already been out for a few years when I got into it, right?
Oh,
and I was learning.
you're right. Yeah, you.
I-
Okay.
I
Okay.
went in blind,
Okay,
I
so
went in
you're
totally
like
blind.
me. Okay.
and so it had already been out a couple of years, right?
I was
I
there
think
day
maybe
one.
they just started campaign 2. I think if I remember right,
Oh, jeez.
I
They
jumped
just
in at
started
Hell's Bells. Like,
um,
I had a
Well,
lot.
I
Of,
haven't
I had
even
a
watched
lot
campaign
of
3
backlog.
yet. Yeah,
it's
continue.
really good. It's really good.
I started watching campaign 1, and I didn't know any of the stuff that was in campaign 1. I was totally blind. Like I was literally just getting
Okay.
into D&D.
Yeah.
I mean, campaign 1's
I-
real good. I'm gonna be super real.
I started, and I liked Tiberius like really early on because I was
Yeah.
like, he's kind of funny, he's kind of goofy, he's
I'm Tiberius Stormwind of Draconia.
Stop.
right? And then having him like start off kind of as my fave, and then suddenly it's me going, less my fave, less my fave. Let's look at Liam's character again. Wow.
Yeah,
he's my
let's go
OG
talk about
Hey!
Liam. Yeah. There,
And Vex.
I literally
And Vax.
gravitated.
Vax.
I
And Vax
gravitated.
and Vex and Vex and
Vax,
Vax
yeah,
and
that
Vex
was
and
it.
Vex.
Vax
Both
was on. I loved.
Yeah,
I ended
Vax.
up like going fully for Vax, but like I started
Oh,
off
yeah.
being like Tiberius, but no, I never had like that feeling towards Vax. It was not gonna lie though. Campaign 2, okay, easy, Molly Mock, like easy. Campaign 2,
Yeah.
no,
Oh.
Like-
Oh.
that caused me
I-
to lose. Oh,
I have such a weird take because like campaign 2 was really hard for me to enjoy at points. And because Molly Mock was my favorite of the crew, and and it's not that I love Taliesin
well,
Jaffe.
I mean, like, to be fair, it's not like Molly doesn't fucking come back.
Okay, but the thing is I wanted to see Taliesin play him because I liked the idea of this
Yeah.
chaotic little shit and like doesn't care about rules, doesn't care about regulations, trying to live his best life, like, you know, forget the gods, forget the magics that hold the
Yeah.
universe together. And I was like, I kind of like this, and he's just kind of following the beat of his own drum. It was fun.
Thorn is right. Like, it is different when he does return. Like, it's like,
Yeah.
oh, okay, things are
Because there's so
way
much
different
there's so
now.
much baggage. There's so much
Yeah.
baggage when he comes back. But then
Yeah.
the problem is and again, it's nothing against Taliesin, but when you go from Molly Mock to I cannot remember his name, the cleric.
What the
Chat,
fuck?
help me out. Caduceus, thank you. Caduceus
yes.
Clay.
Gee, oh, I feel really bad. I actually like Caduceus, but like I was like, wait, I
like
feel
him, but
really
it's
bad.
it's so different. I loved Molly, and then going from Molly to Caduceus was such a listen, I get it. I'm with you, Zanny. Molly was the same for me.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I will say though, and we're already in spoiler territory, so like whatever. And this series is hella long and old, so it's fine.
So long
but,
as it's
like,
not for Hell's Bells.
Yeah, so yeah, Hell's Bells. I feel like that's still off.
Okay.
Yeah, like I'm not gonna spoil anything there.
Yeah,
but,
campaign
like,
2 and campaign 1 are fine.
Molly's death, I think, is the most shocked I had ever been, because I was like, oh my god, he just fucking died. Like, I was like so stunned. I think that's like a moment in time, right? Because you're like, that's what a PC death is supposed to be in D&D. Like, it's not supposed to be like, well, guess I'll just write up a new character. No, that shit fucking hurt. That stung. Like, that sucked, right? Like, it is a cool exit though. Like, he does like, poof, like that is a cool moment. But like,
he spits at him, doesn't he?
He does, yeah. Molly takes it, what was it? Like, it was like a spike or something. I forget. Like, some kind of weapon, like right in the chest.
Like a spear or something like that.
Yeah,
something like
and then
that.
Molly spits their blood back at the guy.
I think it might have been a glaive.
Yeah, it was a glaive.
I'm
Yeah,
not-
and then
yeah, I
spits
wouldn't
it
be
right
surprised.
back. Yeah. And I
My
was like, fuck
favorite.
yeah.
My favorite thing about that too is Matt later confirmed, like I think maybe like a couple months later, he was like, yeah, that because they beat that guy that killed Molly. They killed him.
They did, yeah.
And
he does die.
the guy that they killed, they were like, yeah, he was supposed to be like a big player, not like BBEG, but like he was supposed to be very involved in the plot, and the players were not supposed to be able to beat him, and he was supposed to like escape, and then they were supposed to deal with him later. And I'm just laughing to myself because you go back and you watch the fight, and it's oh my god, like stunning strikes and cover and good spell casting, and it's oh my god, dude, I'm like they didn't. There's no way they should have won that fight.
No, they were pissed. Like, they were mad.
Oh yeah.
I will say my Achilles heel in Hell's Bells, and it's just because I just like I love this cast, right? But for me in Hell's Bells, it's Fern. Everything Fern did, I'm like, I love Fern so much. Fern is like I
don't know enough about campaign 3.
It's
I haven't watched any of it.
I've
Fern
seen 3
is,
episodes, and I was like, I'll watch it later. I know Fern though from Exandria Unlimited.
Yeah,
so.
Fern is Ashley's character. Yeah, like Ashley, the way Ashley plays Fern, I'm like, oh, I love Fern. She's so funny. Like, there's this scene. This isn't a spoiler, but somebody's like, she's like trying to buy something off some vendor.
I saw it.
Yeah, like
saw the clip.
For me, it's priceless. Really? Like the way Fern's like, really? Like, I have like 69 gold. Nice. Like, so funny. It's so funny. I love when Matt does dumb shit.
You
like,
guys played much D&D yourself? Sorry.
Yes, I do.
I don't anymore because I haven't had the time, but I was stuck as a DM for over 5 years.
Yeah.
I've been trying to play again. I'm kind of pestering Aya.
I want to play too. It's just like it's I need somebody else to do it because I'm so like burnt out from being a DM. Because I was just a DM for so long. Yeah, that's where I got like that's where I started voice acting and started role playing was D&D.
I've been wanting to do a new campaign for like a while. Maybe we'll do that. That's like because I would be down to DM like a campaign. But yeah, we'd have to find like a bunch of players and then pick the right dates. Yeah. Setting up a game is hard.
Yeah, no, I still occasionally DM. I have a group that I DM for on the side, and that's usually how I like spend my Sunday nights. So
DMing.
I'm not even remotely surprised.
I haven't done it for about a year now. I've been on a bit of a hiatus from D&D, but before that, I DM'd for about 5 years straight. Campaign like every season, like every year. So 9 months and then a little time off, and then 9 months and then 3 months off. 3 months off.
Yep. You and me, same energy, Zanny.
Yeah, because no one else wants to DM.
Yeah.
Oh, I want to do like a big I want to DM like a big campaign, and be like, we're just gonna like go. We're just gonna go for months, and then we're gonna take a break. Maybe we'll do like some one shots, and then we'll come back and we'll finish up like again. Like we'll do like the next part of it. Because like I love a good one shot too. Like sometimes I have that itch to either play or DM, and I'm like, I'll just fucking do a one shot. I've wanted to do a one shot for I forget the name of this game. I think it's like Monster of the Week is what it's called.
Oh yeah, Monster of the Week. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to do that, but it's VTubers actually playing themselves. So like,
Oh,
actually,
funny.
yeah, and it's like
We did that a
there's
while
like,
back in FSP.
was that?
Oh, we did that a while back in FSP.
Oh well, never mind.
Well, now you can't
Well,
do it.
never
FSP
mind,
owns that idea.
Like,
Hey, you can't do it now.
Like,
Yeah.
against the concept, it works. It works. No, I was like, no, shit, fuck, no, wait, don't.
Oh, well,
No,
never
I'm
mind.
trying to be supportive. Wait, no, I changed my mind. I was trying to be supportive.
No. It's over now. It's over now.
It's it.
No, but
it's it,
I
guys.
think it'd be fun because you could always be like, we'll come back and do this again, and it's just the next part. But it's literally just a monster of the week. Like these VTubers encounter this thing, and it's just like, and you could be like, it's either and it could be canon to that VTuber story, or totally just ridiculous and not canon.
Yeah.
Like it's up to chat, right? Like that would be really cool. Yeah, I do want to do that. We will see. I've had this idea for a long time of doing, and I wanted to do it a while ago, of doing again, like Monster of the Week, but with Mythos. I wanted to do it with all the Mythos people. But then the person that I wanted to do it with is not here anymore.
Oh.
So, so I was like, so now I don't want to do it. But
I get you.
yeah. But maybe, like I'll do it again.
Yeah.
Who knows? Also,
Who knows?
by the way, for anybody who watches the
D&D.
Minecraft streams, you're fucking welcome, because Zeus was not on there at first. So we have like in the server, there's like that hall of the gods. Zeus was not on the wall. I was pissed. So Zeus is on the wall now. Yeah, Zeus is first up on the wall now. So hell yeah. But yeah, I was mad. But it is what it is. Also,
It do be.
yeah, you guys are invited to the server because apparently it's like Mythos and friends. So if you guys ever wanted to play Minecraft,
Oh.
yeah, I finished
have
the
no
Tron room, by
understanding.
the way.
Oh my god.
The Tron room is complete. I finished it. You guys want to
Were
talk
you
about
gonna say
Tron?
Zenny, though?
Tron?
Tron, yeah,
We're gonna talk about Tron? You guys were gonna talk about Tron? Anyway, go ahead, Zach.
I don't know anything about Tron, so.
I will teach you.
Yes,
Gosh.
teach me about Tron. I would love to hear about Tron.
I did. I actually, I think Zanny's gonna be there. Roy, I don't know if you're free. We'll discuss like the date. But I was gonna do a stream where I explain Tron, but like very silly. It'd be like Professor Athena, right? And I just like talk about Tron. Like, here's everything you need to know about Tron leading up to Ares, but it's gonna be fun and it's not like a mouthful. Like I sum it up really quick. And yeah, and I was like, I want to do that. I want to teach people about Tron because a lot of people like Tron, but they don't seem to know like a lot about it. Like they just know the aesthetic of it. You know?
Right, like the classic like 80s. We're going in the modem.
Yeah, we're going in.
Going in modem.
We're inserting into the modem. Oh, they're
Oh
on
my
top of
God.
each other. That's
Right.
crazy.
Oh, hi. Oh, what's
Hello.
going
Huh?
on here? Ooh.
What happened?
Oh, we're on top of each other.
You guys are on top of each other.
When are we not?
I can lean this way and get a little on top of you like this. Right there.
Aww. Chat, take pictures. Chat, take pictures. Chat, take pictures right now. Aww.
Got him.
No.
Nice.
Yippee!
Can I share with you guys an underrated mood?
Yowie? Oh. Yeah,
Oh,
go for
yes,
it.
Sure.
So, I was wandering, right? I left the treehouse. I was wandering around,
Sure.
As you did.
and I had my earbuds in, and I used my electric scooter, right? So I was flying through the trails nearby on my electric scooter, and I like stopped next to this creek, set the scooter down, and just sat next to the creek and listened to some lo-fi hip-hop music. And I was like, oh, fucking mood. Like I don't know why, but I just sat there. I was like, yeah. Like this is a mood. Sitting by the creek, watching the water flow and just listening to music and being like, the world's not
Yeah.
so bad, man. Like
Yeah,
I was like,
'cause
yeah.
When you
Yeah.
kind of like take a break from the norm, it kind of it gives you what's the phrase? I cannot think of the phrase, but like when you disconnect from the world and you can kind of like focus on something else that you're not normally used to seeing or accustomed to seeing, it kind of gives you different perspective.
Yeah.
Kind of relax a bit, you know?
Yeah, it was nice. Like I don't know if I'd do it all the time, like just go sit and watch a creek, but it was nice to just be like, look at this creek. This creek exists.
Look at this creek.
Look at this creek.
This creek is amazing.
Like, but it's just the idea of like this creek sits here and the water flows despite whatever nonsense I have going on. This creek is still flowing and everything, like it's still like here, even though like it feels like the world's ending. Or like if I'm like, oh my god, this commission that I asked for didn't get completed in time. Oh my god. Right, and then meanwhile I go outside and I'm like, yep, creek's still there. World didn't end. It's right there. Yeah. It was nice. It was a nice feeling.
Yeah, it's nice to get that perspective change.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a mood. I think it's good to unplug sometimes. I feel like we get a little bit heavily invested sometimes.
Absolutely. 100% agree with that.
Yeah.
Finding the time to kind of relax by yourselves. It's actually why, ironically, I'm still on the internet and still like talking with people, but it's why I like doing the community type nights where it's like I can still do stuff and not feel like I'm a failure for not giving people content, but I can do things that I want to do without having to worry about numbers and not having to worry about the machine, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I like those. Also, why I like to yap about Power Rangers, because I just get to let my hyperfixation take over for however long I blink, and then it's over.
Yeah, we're doing yapping about Power Rangers together again, aren't we soon?
Yes. Yeah, on Friday, and then there might be something, in the following week that you might have a massive amount of people that maybe the two boys here are also part of. That'd be crazy though.
That'd be crazy.
I have not revealed that list to anybody, so who is involved is secret. But I have told people. What happened?
I don't know anything. I'm stupid.
Yeah. We share a brain cell.
Yeah, no. I think like what we did is we got a bunch of free models off of Skeb, and then we're just using them to fill out the seats.
Yeah.
It is genuinely going to be so funny. There are so many of us, and there's a couple people that I haven't added to the group chat that are like, I might be available, or I might be able to come, to the point where I might need to make a server because I think we're going to reach capacity.
Honestly, there are like people that I really want to meet. Okay, not even gonna lie. One of the people that is in that group is someone that my cousin is a fan of. She's a huge fan of them. And
Shouts to Danny's cousin.
Yeah, she informed me that she would not consider me a success as a VTuber until I did a collaboration with one of them.
Do I know? Like, is this the same VTuber you've talked to me about?
I don't think so. Let me.
Have I worked with them on the audio roleplay channel?
No.
That would narrow it down.
That would actually.
But no. I'll put it in the group. But
win!
I'm alive. I died. I died for a second. I couldn't breathe.
Oh.
Yeah.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Good taste.
Yeah, she's
good
like
taste.
a giant fan, and she's like, I won't consider you a success as a VTuber unless you work with him. And
well, there you go.
Wow, thanks, cousin. Thanks.
Damn.
I love you too.
Well, you know what? Now you get to cross that off your bucket list.
True.
Roy.
Oh my gosh. What?
It's more phenomenal May.
It is.
More phenomenal.
More phenomenal.
It is.
I have a question for you, but to answer now, Lord of the Rings characters, but you have to fill a ranger team. You have to fill a ranger team. You have to pick which Lord of the Rings characters make up the ranger team. I'm
not the right person to ask for this.
Oh.
I like the Lord of the Rings, but like my like of it is like I saw the 3 Lord of the Rings movies, and that's all I've experienced with the franchise.
No, I'm deep in this. Can we include the Hobbit?
You may.
You know what? I'm gonna tag Zanny in. Zanny, take my hand.
Mythros on the team now.
Yeah!
Mythros is my favorite Lord of the Rings character, and I haven't even finished the Silmarillion. Like, I love Mythros. Yeah.
All right, Mythros is good. However, obviously, if we're making a Ranger team, okay?
Mythros is not on the team. Mythros is not on the team. Maybe like 6.
Now, listen, if we're making a team, okay, Aragorn gives off ridiculous Red Ranger energy. I know that's
He's
not
Red
the
Ranger.
answer, but he's obviously the Red Ranger.
He's
right.
Yeah, clearly the Red
Now,
Ranger.
I'm gonna say, okay, I'm gonna include the Special Ranger. I'm gonna throw in the Silver Ranger because, like, there's always like the Special Ranger for the season, right? There's always one.
Gandalf?
You know? No.
Oh.
No, if anything, Gandalf would end up being like Zordon.
Yeah, he's like the mentor.
He's like Zordon, right? No,
Mhm.
I would say like Special Ranger gotta be Legolas, right?
Really? Okay.
Special Ranger, because think of how much Legolas has been through and lived through. He went through all of The Hobbit and all of the War of the Ring, and also went on to not only live through the War of the Ring, but survived beyond that and became a mentor to the rest of the elves, and also was alive long before the War of the Ring, long before the Hobbit, and was just by far he is the most like deadly and prolific member of the Fellowship.
Okay. I can see
Okay.
it. I can see it.
Easily, right?
Who's your blue?
Then blue, that's a good one. If we're keeping with like the standard Ranger tropes,
Sam.
No.
that's an, I don't hate it, but like
The Swift is no. No. Sam's not a blue. Like, Sam's not a blue ranger. Sam is a special ranger in my mind.
I feel like Frodo's a yellow, the yellow ranger,
Yeah. Yeah, I can see that.
because like
I know.
because he's like a bit pathetic, and the yellow rangers who are guys usually end up being a bit pathetic.
Wow, Dustin
mean-
getting like fucking.
I mean,
Dustin,
shots.
Chip,
Yeah, the goats. Oh my god, just getting fucking eviscerated by Zanny unintentionally.
listen,
That's crazy.
I am the type that shows very little remorse in my judgments.
That's why we love you.
Yeah, I think I would actually make. I think I would make Sam Green Ranger. Because I feel like if Sam doesn't have to fight, he won't. Like he's the type of dude. He's like, I'll fight to protect Mr. Frodo, but if I don't have to, I won't.
Sure.
He's very chill.
Yeah.
And that gives me ironically Xander energy, not Arzani, but
Yeah.
but Xander. Yeah.
I'm Scottish. Sorry, no,
Yeah.
wrong.
Wait, that's not.
That's
That's
Xander.
Flynn.
Yeah, that's
That's just
Flynn.
what I
I
win.
give quotes from
Yeah.
Power Rangers.
I'm Scottish. That's-
I have been. I don't know why that is circling social media again, but I've been tagged so many times in that clip. And I'm like, yes, I've seen Power Rangers RPM. I don't know why you guys are tagging me. Like,
Power Rangers RPM.
I'm so
Opinion, what's
confused.
the most underrated Power Rangers?
RPM?
Like, what's the most underrated Power Ranger? Like,
Oh,
you think
oh,
RPM's the most
underrated?
Oh,
Power
sorry. You
Rangers?
asked. You asked what is the most underrated.
Uh,
Yeah, no, I don't think RPM's the most underrated. God no.
Jungle Fury. Like,
See,
I
I
feel like
used
in the
to say Jungle
fandom, though.
Fury.
yeah.
I
like in the
used to
fandom,
say
though.
Jungle Fury, but like Jungle Fury, I feel like is up there in popularity. I think as a collective like community, everyone agrees that Jungle Fury is actually goated.
Yeah.
Um,
Definitely not Time Force. Time Force is almost overglazed.
Oh my god.
It's not-
Don't get me.
it's not-
Pink Ranger
yeah.
from Time Force is still the goat though.
No,
Like,
oh,
no.
Jen, yeah, she's amazing. So
Time
it's not
Ranger.
Time Force, it's not Dino Thunder, it's not In Space, it's not RPM, it's not
Lost
Jungle
Galaxy.
Fury. I think Lost Galaxy is usually considered goated too. First time they
Goated,
killed a Ranger like
Turbo.
Magna Defender's goated. I don't think Turbo's that good though.
the second half
I'm a
really.
Turbo Defender.
Like,
I'm a Turbo Defender.
I got
But,
two. I
like-
got two. But one might be a little bit controversial.
Mm.
So, one of them, which I don't think is going to be like too rough. I reckon like Lightspeed Rescue is on the underrated side.
Don't say that. Don't say that. Don't say that. You're gonna get him excited.
I think Lightspeed Rescue is on the underrated side. And
No,
at the same
perfectly
time as
rated.
well,
Good.
I think that Mystic Force was on the underrated side.
You know what? Yeah. I agree. I agree with Mystic Force. I'm
I
also-
disagree with both of those. You have a terrible opinion, sir. Good day.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna.
I was trying to hide, but it didn't work.
Yeah, we're just.
Yeah, no, I just feel like Mystic Force was like better than people gave it credit for. It was cute.
When's the last time you watched it?
You don't like
When I
Mystic
was a
Force?
child.
Ooh.
That's crazy. You don't like Mystic Force?
Okay.
No, so the thing is like Mystic Force has really good moments, really good theming, really good ideas, but it is so built around Nick as the Red Ranger
Yeah.
that no other Ranger gets time to breathe, and I don't think they even do Nick super well.
I mean,
I think they give
I get that.
his dad a lot of screen time.
They do, because it's mostly about him and his family, but no one else, and sometimes it's frustrating.
Yeah, but don't you like fucking wizards and shit?
Yeah, so I'm not saying like it's a bad season. I'm just saying it has very obvious flaws.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah, that's true.
And Nick's like Nick being the centerpiece or the load bearing wall or the load bearing ranger is like the downfall of Mystic Force. Unfortunately, it struggles a lot because of that.
What's her the V? What was her name? The Pink Ranger? Z? Zed?
Isn't it Vi?
Vi?
Is it or is it
She had so much potential. To be really cool.
Vita?
Vita. I think it was Vita. Like a PS.
I always forget her name.
She had so much potential to be cool, and then they didn't do anything with her. They're like, yeah. Nah.
I would probably say Ninja Storm is the season that I considered to be underrated.
Because it's the best.
Ninja Storm is really good, and I think a lot of people don't like LOTR as a villain, and they just immediately write the season off. And
That's
I'm like,
dumb, because LOTR is really cool. Like, well, he's not cool, but he's got that backstory.
I'm gonna hit it. In the Ninja Storm, the Ninja Storm Ranger fits were not that great.
like the Ninja Storm Power Ranger outfits, or
Power
the
Ranger outfits were not great.
That's wild.
Yeah,
I feel like
that's
that's crazy, because I feel like in another life I would have said that those outfits are awesome, and I might have even said it with a bunny, maybe a knight,
True.
maybe a god.
True.
And I might have said that those outfits are fire, which would mean that Zanny is incorrect.
not to my taste. Not to my taste. Not to my taste.
Oh
in
my
the
God.
You don't
slightest.
like the little mesh on the arm? You don't think that's cool?
No, ain't about it. The helmets look kind of ugly.
I love
What?
helmets.
The helmets are so
like my
cool. They
favorite
could
part.
do the Iron
Yeah.
Man thing.
Yeah, where
Yeah.
the mask comes open.
Yeah.
Nah.
They're so cool.
And like that whole season's so cool because like they all do like X Game. They're all on X Games mode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They'll do like extreme stuff.
Yeah.
Nya,
And
Yeah.
Blake and Tori.
nya.
The whole season, I'm like, get together.
No,
God damn it.
I can't believe you.
no, I just couldn't get into it. It
Betrayal.
wasn't for me.
Zanny, how do you feel about Power Rangers Zeo?
Love Zeo. Love Zeo. Gotta give 2 thumbs up for Tommy and his Vision Quest.
Yeah, that was weird. That was real weird. That was a weird
Yes, the
decision.
Red Ranger going on a Vision Quest.
Yeah, loved
yeah,
that.
so-
Thanks for that. Thanks for that. Power Rangers.
So smart.
Really
Good job.
appreciate that. To this day, I'm like, cool, thanks. Appreciate it. That's
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Him going on his Vision Quest down into the middle of the desert.
That was that around the time too that they were like, maybe it's Tommy's brother. Maybe Tommy's brother is
Yes.
the Gold
Yeah,
Ranger.
Yeah, they were trying to like sow that seed.
Yeah, like maybe it's the brother. Who knows? Huh? No.
Yeah, it was between him, and Billy. I think were the two like
Yeah.
they were playing around with.
Also, Spades, thank you for the gifted. Thank you. 5 gifted. Oh my goodness. Thank you.
5
Nice,
gifted.
That's
Five
one
gifted.
of mine. That's one of mine. That's one
That's
of
one
my
of mine.
netherlings. Look at
The Netherlings.
Look,
Netherling.
witness with your eyes.
It's a netherling. They have their name after a voice that I do.
Oh.
What is it? Alistair's beloved.
Yeah.
That's not the dragon
Yeah.
voice, is it?
No, the dragon voice is the one where it's
Well, I know what it sounds like. I don't know what the name is.
That's the dragon voice. This one's the dragon voice.
Yeah.
No, the other one's like the little Irish one, where it's like, well, I'm really sorry. How are you doing, everyone? Hope you're having a very good stream.
I can do a good
please
voice.
enjoy.
I can do a good Fuchon. Yeah.
I can do a good Gollum as well. I discovered the other day.
I love how I could do a good Fuchon. And Zanny's like, I could do a good Gollum the other day.
No, I don't know why.
Those very
like,
similar
okay,
voices.
They're so similar.
Those are such similar voices.
This is gonna sound so cursed, but Fuchon is forever linked to Gollum in my mind for tuning into his stream and seeing him have like the Gollum fit on with like the long hair when he was playing in Mickey.
That was Fuchon's fault.
Like,
yeah, now I
Fuchon,
understand.
and I'm like, oh, and I just think of Fuchon's Gollum fit.
Gollum.
I remember when he played the Gollum game, and I was like, why would you subject everyone to this?
Oh
I
my
don't understand.
god.
Yeah.
That clip
okay.
was rotating around during like his last week or so,
Oh,
and
the
it was
Gollum
just
one?
where he dies while climbing to nothing.
Yeah. He gets pissed. I had to hear about that.
It was so funny. I freaking loved it.
But yeah.
I'm opinionated about video games as well. Why do you have a friend like me who's so fucking opinionated?
You never had a friend like me. Why would we not?
What do you mean? Yeah.
I'm so opinionated.
Okay, and?
And I start going off on like,
that's a good
Gollum
thing.
game is the perfect example of toxic positivity within the gaming sphere.
It's a good thing for you to be opinionated.
Zay, I love you. I don't. What's the problem here? I don't get what's going on.
I don't know. I'm just used to being very. I don't know. I've been on a bit of a kick lately. Many things I'll tell you. I've had a bit of extra sauce to me the last couple of weeks.
Well, pass the nuggets. I could go for some sauce.
Yeah, a little bit of extra
Sweet
sauce.
and sour. No. The Rick and Morty Szechuan sauce.
The Szechuan. Listen, give me some McNuggets. Then I'm ready. Listen, I'll dive right in.
Oh.
Sauce
You guys
me up, Danny.
remember
Sauce
all
me
the
up.
I'm Pickle Ricks?
Oh, don't miss it.
God,
that was like a
awful.
red flag of who to avoid.
Yeah, if a guy, ladies, if a guy tells you that he's Pickle Rick, you run. You run far and you run fast. Okay?
Hey, guys, I'm Pickle Rick. Oh,
Pickle
I
Rick.
could. Well, you have to have a very high IQ to understand Rick and Morty and its Nietzschean roots.
Yeah, you have to have a very high IQ. It's. I feel bad. I have friends who love Rick and Morty, but like they had to put up with like you have to have a very high IQ. And my friend's like, no, the fuck you don't. Shut up. Like he was like, just watch the show. Shut up.
I think Rick and Morty is one of those perfect examples where I talk about it all the time, and it's so prevalent, especially within VTubing and the industry of VTubing that is, a thing of itself, where like a fan base can drive away new viewership.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. 100%.
Like, I think Rick and Morty's a perfect example of that, where like the fan base acted so fucking obnoxious at times.
Yeah, that it like hurt the show.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel that way with like I'm trying to think of like a fan like another show that I feel that way with. What's a show that I've always wanted to get into just because the fans are very pleasant. At least the ones that I've encountered. Maybe this is incorrect. I don't know because I don't really, interact much. But anytime somebody's told me about Bob's Burgers, they're like, you should watch Bob's Burgers, and I'm like, really? And they're like, yeah, you don't have to though. And I'm like, oh, okay.
It feels
now I
like
want
good-
to watch it.
It feels like
no,
good,
I
like
like
junk food type of show.
Yeah.
You don't get anything of like. It's not like you get like crazy
Substance,
deep
yeah.
plot lines. Yeah, you don't really get like a lot of substance, but it's like, I mean, it's fun.
Yeah.
It's sometimes funny.
Better than Family Guy.
I feel that way about.
I do kind of enjoy it more than Family Guy.
I feel that way about The Office, where like if somebody's like, should I watch The Office? I'm like,
Bro, I couldn't do it. I dropped The Office. It's so funny because I love Parks and Rec, but I couldn't watch The Office.
no, I don't blame you. It is a very specific taste. I can't watch the first 2 seasons. Like they're so rough.
Yeah,
Like,
I got through the
two
first
seasons,
season and I dropped The Office.
It's awful. Like I
couldn't do
watched
it.
season 3 through about I think 6, like just when Michael leaves. Right? So like 3 to 6, I'm like, that's when this show is amazing, and then after that it drives off a cliff. Right? But when it's in that pocket, it's perfect to just have on in the background. Although right now, I am actually trying to do something different, so I usually would listen to The Office for background noise. Now I'm trying to do some immersive learning. So I've been trying to just listen to some Japanese podcasts and just kind of like listen and see if I catch any words. And I'm like, oh, I know that. Yeah.
Nihongo
That
jozu.
was why I did Polish, yeah.
Oh, really? Yeah. Like they say, like to just immerse yourself in it. Like that's why kids pick up language so quick because they're just like immersed in it, right? So they're like immerse yourself in it, and then just kind of like you might like start to pick things up quicker, like once you're studying.
You know what? That's it. I'm going to Japan.
I want to go. To
Do it.
Japan.
All right. Come to me. I'll smuggle you in my suitcase next time I go. Get your free flight.
Perfect. I'm on my way.
I want to go.
I'm on my way.
I want to go.
Oh, I get packed up in a suitcase by Zanny.
Tell everybody I'm on my way. As a PA native, we are legally obligated to watch all of The Office every year. Understood. That's fair. Well, because it's set in like a, I forget the name of the city, but it's like a real Scranton.
Scranton. Yeah, Scranton. Yeah.
It is set in like straight up Scranton.
Yeah.
And yeah, there's this particular season where that I tell people like don't watch any other season, don't watch anything else, just this one season. If you're going to watch anything from The Office, like, because it's like, well, I want to watch it in order. It's not that kind of show. Literally, fucking nothing happens. Nothing happens.
I went from like liking everyone in the. I hated the first 2 seasons of The Office. I was like, this is rough.
They're
right?
awful.
And then it got better. And then after like season 6, I started wishing that Dwight would burn down the office with everyone inside.
Yeah, they start getting like intolerable.
Damn.
After Michael leaves, like the characters become like total caricatures, and it's like hard to watch.
Oh.
Again, wanted him to burn down the office with everyone inside. I felt like there would be no, I feel like that's in character. Would make sense.
Yeah. Dwight's like trying to do like a fire drill, which actually does happen.
Yeah.
But this time it's actually a fire, and he's like, oh, whoops. Like, it all just go down. Yeah, 100%.
That's the one time Dwight, doesn't warn them, and they're like, oh, silly Dwight, must be a fire drill. Stay in there, they burn. Dwight knows he's outside, just chilling.
Well, the best is, hang on, I'm going to look this way. The best is when my friends and I literally do the gym, like where Jim's like looking at somebody and then looks at the camera and then back at somebody. We'll literally do that in real life, and then someone's like, what are you doing? I'm like, we're gymming. Not the singer. Not Jimin the singer. We are gymming. Where it's just like, if somebody's saying something ridiculous, one of us will just do the slow turn to the other and then back. And they start abusing the fuck out of that in the later seasons. Like, they constantly have Jim do the like... And I'm like, stop! It's funny every once in a while. You can't do it all the time.
Got it.
That's like the point of it. It's a partial fourth wall break by doing that, because it's acknowledging, like that
there's a camera crew. Yeah.
Yeah, and like that's fine, but you need to actually have a fourth wall built to break it. Once you've broken, you have to leave it the fuck alone for a while.
Yeah,
you're not dead,
absolutely.
Well, the best is like when at the like some of the funniest moments in The Office is when they actually do acknowledge the camera crew, where they're like, "Can you fucking get out of the way?" Like when somebody's like storming off, and they're like, "Move." Right? Like, those are, like, the funniest moments. Or, like, the very tail end of the show. They try to, like, establish that, like, nobody in the office knew what the camera crew was actually doing there. And I was like, no. No, that's not an answer. Because you never find out why the camera crew's there. They're just there. They're just recording a documentary for, like, 8 years for some reason. You never find out. They just leave. It's so weird. Like, the office just closes and you never find out. It's super. It's so, like, it's super, super weird.
But they're
doing a sequel now as well.
They are?
Yeah.
No, leave
it.
No, leave
they're
it
doing a
buried.
sequel.
No, leave it. No.
The only character that's coming back is
if you say Jim, I will climb through
It's not
the fucking...
Jim. It's not Jim. It's the only character that's coming back is, I forget his name.
Dwight?
No.
I could live with Dwight. Then again, he does hate The Office now, apparently, from like an interview or something like that.
Well, because all anybody calls him is Dwight. His name is
Dwight,
fucking Rain. His name is Rain, goddammit. Like,
Rain is a really cool name.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah, and he's a cool dude, so I feel bad for him. Everyone just runs up and they're like, Dwight! And he's like, yes, I was Dwight.
There is one air quotes modern sitcom that I really, really enjoyed, and I'm glad that I sat down and watched it from start to finish, and that was Modern Family.
I like Modern Family.
Modern Family is good. I kind of like that.
Yeah.
The finale
Modern
made me
Family
cry.
is good.
I'm not gonna lie. It got me. It got me right in the feels.
I like Modern Family. It was pretty good.
Yeah.
I can't think of anything else really. Modern Family was good.
I will give credit where it's due. I think that, yeah, I reckon Arrested Developments was up there as well.
Oh, I haven't seen it. I've been told about it.
I think it's worth the look just to see young Michael Cera.
Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
But Brooklyn Nine-Nine,
Brooklyn
Nine-Nine was good, and I felt like, when it finished the show, it finished well. Rose is always the highlight. I mean, do I think that there should have been a Rosa spin-off? Yes. Yes, there should have been.
Yeah.
Oh, Community.
Oh,
Community.
yes.
Community
of course.
great.
Yeah, but it also falls
good
off a cliff.
It really does.
Yeah.
It's really
Good
obvious
Place
to
is
tell
good.
when it does too.
Yeah.
Oh,
you can tell
the Good Place is
when Dan
amazing.
leaves.
Good
The second day.
Place.
Yeah.
Right.
Not
the
even of Good Place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of the
If
coolest
you watch The
twists.
Good Place,
Yeah.
if you watch The Good Place, I guarantee every season, in my opinion, just gets better. The first season's a great intro, and every season from there, I think, just gets better.
Holy
it
fork
turned
and
into,
shirt.
like,
Yeah.
It starts off as a comedy, and it turns into like a dramedy almost towards
Yeah.
the end.
Yeah.
It really sticks the landing. It manages to shift that tone from like pure comedy to like serious to almost a tragic comedy at points, and it's done so beautifully.
Yeah. Especially
You
in
know
the
my
last
favorite
season with the
comedy
tragic
is?
part. Which
I just
one?
thought about it. My favorite comedy is Supernatural.
Friends. Oh.
Supernatural season 6 onwards. My favorite comedy.
God.
So good.
Let it end. Let it end. After beating the dead horse, let it end. Let Supernatural end, please.
Once Supernatural hits season 6, they are so dumb. Like, it is so dumb from there on out. But it is kind of fun in its own way.
What do you mean? We gotta go stop. What was it? The Austrian painter from being
What?
stealing a body and coming back.
What? What are you talking about? Are you talking about Raphael from Love and Deep Space? Like, I was like, what are you talking about?
Surprise!
I was like, what are you talking about?
Oh.
Raphael.
Yeah, I was like, you mentioned the painter, and I'm like, Raph? Like, what are you talking
Yeah.
about?
Sure, it's Raphael. From
Yeah,
Love and Deep-
Raphael.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I haven't finished it yet,
Mhm.
but I was enjoying Lucifer on Netflix.
Oh, good show. Stumbles a little bit at times towards the end.
They shoehorn Lucifer into the crisis that happened in the Flash and Arrowverse.
Oh
It was
God, yeah,
real
that
weird. Yeah,
Well, I
he
didn't
gets
really.
he gets shoehorned in there.
Yeah, they never really like explain why he's in a timeline that's not his own. He just sort of turns up.
So I think
Yeah,
the
okay.
joke is supposed to be he's just the Lucifer that Constantine deals with. And that was it. That's literally the only thing. And then he's gone. But it was kind of as a cross promotional thing of like, haha, look who it is. That's it.
I think, and I'm gonna. This is my other controversial thing. In the Sandman,
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I haven't
where
seen it,
they
yeah.
had the
Here we
gender
go.
swapped Constantine.
Yeah.
Oh.
I knew that
I-
was coming up. I was like, yeah.
I really
why?
liked it.
Oh.
Oh, you did? Okay.
I really.
That's a
liked-
refreshing
I
take.
really liked. Like, what was it Joan Constantine or whatever her
Yes.
name was? Joanna Constantine.
Joan Constantine.
That's actually her name. Like,
I really liked her. I know that's like a bit of, I know everyone disliked her, but I thought it made real sense, right? And she had a bit of the Jessica Jones to her, where she's like, "Oh, I'll go drink
Oh.
some whiskey and then deal with some demons." And I'm like, "You go, girl, you go."
Wait, I do kind of like that because Jessica Jones was pretty good.
well, and I'm pretty
Right,
sure
like,
she's played.
Jenny.
But yeah, she was Jenna Coleman.
Yeah, she was.
So
the
so it was
doctor's-
Joanna.
whatever.
Joanna Constantine.
Yeah. Exactly. It was like she was like the last time Doctor Who was like consistent with its writing.
I will kill you. I will kill you. I will kill you dead. I will kill you dead. Doctor Who's been so good. It's been so good lately.
British.
I'll take your word for it.
Don't fight me. I have the trump card with this.
I
I
have the
keep seeing
Trump card.
random
I am
clips of it
British.
now with
What, Doctor Who?
David Tennant. Yeah, the David Tennant one.
I will say, like, the current run is insanely good, but that's because they got the guy who. God damn it! I just saw the wing go up like Zanny.
Wait, did I hit you with my wing? I'm sorry.
Yeah, that was Zanny being like, "Shut up."
I don't have to deal with it. See, that's because I'm on Zanny's good side.
Yeah, besides my good side.
Zanny's like, "I'm British. I don't want to talk about Doctor Who."
What's the trick?
Like, just the wing goes up. I don't want to talk about it.
She gets slapped
You with the wing.
Yeah. No, it's really good. It's really good. Shooty's really good. He's a great Doctor. It's been good, but that's because they got the writer who wrote the good seasons of modern Doctor Who. No. They brought him back because the show was in the toilet.
Oh, it was so bad for so long.
And it's not. It kills me because people are like, they casted a Goral. Shut the fuck up!
The whole thing doesn't fucking matter. I don't care about that. Like,
No.
I don't give a fuck about that. I give, like, honestly, like, whatever. I don't care. Like, zero fucks given.
She's
I care
great.
that the
She's an
writing
amazing
got
actress.
really- I feel like the writing got really inconsistent, and we just became so used to retcons that nothing mattered.
Yes.
And
Whereas
the entire
that's why I
story
like this
pretty
season.
fell away.
Yeah. The season feel like, you remember like the David Tennant run where like shit mattered? Like you had like a companion for a season, they do cool shit, and then we're off to like the next companion in the next season, but it's all tying to a bigger story. That's what it feels like they're doing. Was that?
Yeah. Bad Wolf, that was the highlight of that.
Yeah, like it feels like, not that we're gonna do Bad Wolf again, because I really feel like,
No, I know Bad Wolf was perfect.
yeah, I think RTD is like, we're not doing Bad Wolf again, like we're not touching it. But like they do have, there actually is a line of dialogue with Rose, which I did think was kind of cute, right? Because like they mention Rose and he's like, I loved her. And Shooty's like, yeah, so did I. We're the same fucking person. Get over it. And I'm like, I love Shooty so much. I love Shooty. I hope he doesn't leave. Because he's becoming like a popular actor, and I'm like, don't leave. He's so good. He's the reasons fucking Doctor Who is the reason why I've been saying babes lately. Like, no babes, don't do that.
Hasn't he already said that he's planning on exiting?
So he said that he wants to start doing some stuff in, like, he's been offered a lot of Hollywood projects, and so he does want to go off and do them, which is usually the problem that happens with like a lot of Doctor Who actors, is they get like that pull into Hollywood. But his thing is he wants to stay and do Doctor Who at the same time. Like, he wants to do what Matt did, right? Where Matt was like, I'm going to do both until eventually it's too much, right?
Yeah. No, I don't know.
So it was the concern was that Disney wasn't thrilled with the reaction to Doctor Who because they have the streaming rights to it.
Yeah.
So they were worried that fans were like not feeling Shooty, and that like Disney Plus viewers like don't get Doctor Who. And then this season's been doing incredibly well, and so now everyone's like, oh well, now what? Because like the ratings are up, everybody loves Shooty, the stories are really good. They did a sequel to fucking Midnight, which I was like, what? Like, there's a sequel story to Midnight, which I was shocked by, and it was really good. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen. I hope Disney keeps it, because I like having the budget really high. Apparently, we should talk about Doctor Who another time. Like, I was like, oh, okay, wow. Like, we should keep talking about Doctor Who. That's what I'm learning, but not right now, because I could tell we need to change the subject because we've been talking about it for a while.
Vibes.
Yes.
Directors, where to go? Which subject should we go to, Athie?
Let me check my notes. Tron? You guys want to talk about Tron? Sorry. Oh, okay. I have a topic for you.
Ooh.
You guys know I like my cozy games, right?
Sure.
I am of the opinion. I love that chat's like, Tron? Is it Tron? Like, shut
Tron?
up, chat. Silence, chat. It's not about Tron. I swear to God, it's not about Tron this time. Maybe. I don't know.
Not this time.
Not this time. Probably in a couple minutes. But
Yeah.
I am of the opinion that every franchise could do a cozy game, and it would work every time. I don't think there's a single series that does not suit a cozy game. I feel like a cozy farming game can be done in any franchise. Any franchise at all. Like, throw one at me, I guarantee you I can make it work. Every franchise, every single one.
But why?
Why not?
Because
Friday the 13th, you're Jason,
Mhm.
and you are trying to take care of the local environment, right? So you're planting trees, planting crops, trying to keep Cape Crystal Lake looking nice, but every so often a bunch of dumb drunk teenagers show up and they mess up your bushes and stuff. You got to keep them off your bushes, so you chop their heads off and use the body as fertilizer. Anyway.
Okay. No, that works. Yeah, no, you got me.
Yeah.
You got me.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you got me.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you got me. Yeah, no.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Sure.
Power Rangers, you could do Power Rangers too. You gotta take care of the command center.
But that's the thing is, like, just because you can, it doesn't mean you should.
You were so focused on whether or not you can do it, you didn't stop to think about whether or not you should.
Yeah, but it's like, you just don't need to. Like, not everything needs to be a cozy game.
Yeah, but you could do it though.
Yeah,
Yeah, but I don't want
It's
to.
not necessarily about whether or not you want to. It's just the
Okay.
fact that you can.
Yeah, if
don't
you
disagree.
can, then what's stopping you? You know.
Yeah. Like I think
Yeah.
that there's a lot of series that could benefit from the cozy game treatment. They're doing that with Lord of the Rings now. They're doing like Tales of the Shire, although it keeps getting pushed back, which is killing me. It also looks like a PS2 game. I hate, like, I'm never the guy who talks about graphics, but it does look like a PS2 game.
Well, actually, I mean, as much as I've said it before, I'll say it again. Graphics do matter as much as people are like, yeah, it doesn't. Graphics do matter. They do.
They do.
They do, and it helps with the presentation.
Yeah. Brings the whole thing together.
Yeah. An alien cozy game? Chat. Okay. My hyperfixation.
Egg.
Xenomorph egg.
Caretaker.
Yeah. 100%.
Caretaker.
That's what I was thinking of.
Yeah.
Chat, just so you know, there's a new Alien TV show coming out soon, and I might be really annoying about it. I haven't quite decided yet.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's called
I
Alien
mean, Romulus
Earth.
was so good.
Yeah, this is Alien Earth, and it's set 2 years before the original Alien film.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, interesting, right?
Hmm.
Yeah, I
That's
don't know.
interesting.
I thought we were moving forward.
I'm
not
I don't know how I
against
feel
it.
about that.
I'm not against it. I am excited for the new Predator movie, though. That thing looks friggin' awesome. No?
I'm all
No?
Predator now.
You don't want more
Predator,
Predator?
yeah.
I think it's just because, you know, Prey really did a lot for me for like reasons. If you know, you know. But like Prey did a lot for me because I was like, oh, this is a fucking cool concept. And I felt like I was getting some rep, right? So I was like, this is nice. I don't get to see much like indigenous actors or really much of anything on the big screen. So I was like, oh, this is cool. Hell yeah. But you know. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Also, they're tying it. They're. I hate that I'm about to say this. They're doing a cinematic universe.
Oh no way!
Wow.
Who has a cinematic?
Whoa, that's
Crazy.
So in the Predator trailer, you see like they're showing you like what the cinematic universe is gonna have in it, like because you see like the trophy room. So obviously there's aliens because we actually have like there's a Wayland. The main girl in the movie is
Wayland.
actually an android. She's a Wayland Yutani like
Got it.
android. And so you see like the alien skull, but then you see the skull of an alien from Independence Day. So Independence Day is also in the
What?
same universe. Yeah, I'm dead serious. Yeah, Independence Day is in the same universe, and then something else. I forget what the other one was. But yeah, there's
gotta
an
get outta here.
Independence Day. Yeah,
I gotta get out of here.
Yeah,
No.
we gotta stop
No.
this. No more
We gotta-
cinematic
we gotta-
universes. No
Stop
more. We're done.
I mean, when it's like crossovers with some franchises that make sense, like Alien and Predator, I feel like it's such an easy yeah,
That's
of
a
course.
layup. Yeah.
Yeah, but like,
Independence
I don't know,
Day,
man.
what the fuck? Yeah, like I
yeah,
was like,
that's
Independence
such a
Day.
weird like.
Yeah.
Independence Day is a 30-year-old movie at this point.
Yeah.
When's
out
the
in the
last
90s.
Independence Day movie that came out?
Oh no, wait.
30
There was
years
a
ago.
No,
Oh, wait,
there was
there-
a sequel.
was there a sequel?
It
Ew,
was
never mind,
not
let's not
good.
talk about
It was
that.
not good. Yeah, no.
Yeah,
And
no.
they kill Will Smith's character off like in between movies.
Oh.
Yeah, because like he
I don't-
slapped Chris Rock that one time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh.
It gives me that. Whenever they kill characters off in between movies, and kind of just like, you know, expect the audience to know why, it always reminds me of. Do you guys remember George of the Jungle?
Oh my god, I know exactly what you're gonna say.
The line in George of the Jungle 2.
Yeah.
Jungle.
Brendan
You're
Fraser
not
too
George.
expensive.
Who are you?
Brendan
Where he
Fraser too
goes-
expensive.
Where he goes, studio not able to afford Brendan Fraser. He too
Yeah.
expensive. Some lucky guy got get to be George now. And
Yeah. Yeah.
it's like, yeah,
Lucky, I guess. Yeah.
lucky, I guess.
Yeah,
Why
so that's
me?
you?
Lucky,
Yeah, why
yeah.
you? Lucky, I guess. Like, and then
Yeah.
we move on and we never address it again.
Never
yeah.
mentioned again.
Yeah, I love when they do like that. I'm more like, okay, you're kind of like in on it. You understand that this is like noticeably weird, you know. For the record, I love Brendan Fraser. Love that man.
Oh, he's great. Adore Brendan Fraser.
Absolutely,
Yeah,
100%.
he's the best. I want to see the fucking Batgirl movie. God damn it! Like,
Yeah, never happening.
it's never gonna happen. We're never gonna see it.
They
Never- it's
vaulted
never
it.
gonna happen.
They can never release it.
Yeah, Brendan Fraser plays Firefly. God, I want to see that. Like,
I am curious for a Firefly Brendan Fraser.
yeah, maybe they'll do something with it. Well, but then again,
No, they
like the
can't-
thing
they
that they'll
can't.
do is that like they'll do that stupid shit they did with the Flash movie. Like, I don't know if you guys remember, but they like brought in like Nick Cage Superman in the Flash movie. I'm like, really? This is such a
only
deep
for, like,
cut. That was
It was
so
only for like
dumb.
a split second, yeah.
But it was still stupid.
I mean,
a
just
split
like the
second
same thing
too
in-
long.
So here's the thing, though. That was stupid. But them doing it with Henry Cavill and Deadpool and the Wolverine, with Henry Cavill as
The
Wolverine,
Wolverine.
is amazing.
That was amazing.
And it's just context matters. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
the Calvarine. Yeah,
The Calvary.
yeah. I
Yeah,
think it was just because it immediately followed the fact that they're like, look, it's Christopher Reeves. I'm like, that feels gross and inappropriate.
Yeah.
Like when they show Christopher Reeves and they use like AI to get him on there, I'm like, don't like that. Don't like. And his family was not told that he was gonna be in it. And it's like, that's
that's
icky.
even worse. That's
Big,
terrible.
big,
Yeah.
Man, screw
That's
that Flash
cool.
movie. Like that Flash movie's awful.
I'm
The
glad that
baby
we are
scene is
getting.
hilarious though.
It is. I'm glad we're getting a reboot to the DC cinematic universe, but I am also
Yeah.
sad.
Yeah.
No,
No, it needed
I
it.
hate
It needed it.
It needed it. Do I agree it needed it? Yes. Do I think that they're going to fall into the horrible pattern that they did with the comics where we get reboots every like handful of years? Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
I
think
think-
the MCU needs a reboot as well.
Oh god, yeah.
I think that's probably what they're going to be trying to do with
Love one.
Doomsday, honestly.
They're gonna do a
Kill
Secret
everyone.
Wars. Yeah.
Yeah.
kill them all. Like I
Um,
Kill them all. I agree. Kill them all. All of
Yeah,
them.
no, I
Lot-
genuinely think that we need like another Thanos thing. They bitched out with the Thanos thing,
Yeah,
and they
just
brought
kill them.
everyone back. No, genuinely, purge. Get rid of so many. I want it to be like almost everyone has a fave that died,
Yeah.
because like that's kind of closer to the comics.
Kill
'cause-
everybody. Leave Tom Holland. Kill Tom Holland later. Like
Yeah,
I like
Yeah.
Tom Holland.
I do too. I'm like, keep him around until we get Miles, then kill Tom.
then yeah, no, like I
Kill Tom
don't-
and have him be Miles' Uncle Ben. There you go. Wrote
yeah,
it for you.
easy,
Easy. Easy
Easy.
peasy.
easy peasy. Lemon
He's
squeezy.
in the universe. They've said the name Miles before. Like, he's there. Like, we know he's there.
So they haven't said the name Miles, but
It just like
Hey.
my cousin or my nephew or whatever. it
yeah.
says.
So
Yeah.
the guy that Donald Glover plays in Spider-Man: Homecoming is supposed to be the Prowler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's in
And-
Across the Spider-Verse too. Spoilers. Yeah.
Surprise.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Spoilers for an
yeah,
old ass movie that's never getting a sequel.
I'm so sad about that.
Fucking
but
Miles being weird. Goddamn Miles voice actor.
Oh, no.
Fucking asshole. Like,
yeah.
Why does this keep happening? Why does this keep happening?
Yeah.
Why?
When did this become a superhero podcast? I'm here for it.
Listen, I'm
Yeah.
just glad that people are excited for this Superman movie. I liked the last Batman movie we got,
Yeah.
and I'm hopeful for the direction that things are gonna move.
Can I tell you something that might surprise you? I think
Hit
Roy
me.
knows this though. Superman's my favorite superhero.
I think I knew that.
Yeah, I was like, I think you knew that. But Superman's
Yeah.
my favorite superhero of all time. I hated the Henry Cavill movies. I thought they were absolute trash. That is not Superman. Not even close to Superman. Not even remotely close to Superman. So when
I like
saw
Henry
the trailer for
Cavill
this,
as Superman.
yes,
but yeah,
he had
yeah.
so much potential. But like when I saw the trailer for this, I'm like, I unironically cried. I was in a call with somebody and I was crying because I was like, that is fucking Clark Kent on screen. There's fucking Crypto and the goddamn Fortress of Solitude and all like it's everybody's there, and for some reason Nathan Fillion's got a bowl cut. I know why. He's playing Guy Gardner, but oh my god, like that's yeah.
I love Nathan Fillion.
I was so happy. I hope that movie does well. Like I hope it's good. Like
Yeah, I'm very hopeful.
Yeah, it's good. I like the guy playing Superman too. I'm like, yeah, he looks like a young Superman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am ironically a big defender of the Batman movie we got a couple years ago with Robert Pattinson.
He's great.
Because so many people were like, why is Bruce like so brooding and like emo and like I'm like, because this is year one Batman.
Yeah, he's baby.
So many people revealed themselves as like not being Batman knowers by being like, well, why is it Bruce like that? I'm like, it's year one Batman. What do you want?
He's still brooding until like year 3. I think it's after Long Halloween is when he stops being like a brooding, annoying Bruce, because he's like, oh wait, I have to also play up like I'm a playboy and like you know, that's like when I think that's when they should cut to, because like at least for us like years wise it will have been enough time that we can finally get like you can have playboy.
Philanthropist, billionaire, playboy Bruce Wayne.
Yeah,
like,
can he say that? Billionaire, playboy, philanthropist, and have everyone be
I
like,
hope so.
That's an MCU reference.
I hope so. That'd be funny.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Like yeah. Like I don't know. I just feel like we've had a lot of Batman in the last handful of years.
Yeah.
I just really want them to stay the fuck away from touching Joker for a long while.
I don't want
At
Joker
least
for a while.
I don't want Joker for a while. We're all jokered out. We're done.
Yeah, I'm done.
There's no need for Joker.
Did they confirm who the next villain was?
No, actually, I don't think so.
Well, then I hope it's not the Joker, because
I
there's
don't
still
think it's
plenty of other people they could do.
Yeah, I would like to see them do. I know that like their universe is very grounded, but I think that's kind of why I want to see one of the more wild ones, because it's like, well, that'd be cool though, right? Like Killer Croc.
We're talking like Croc could be interesting, but I feel like maybe not as a main villain.
He could be in it. Like
Yeah,
I like Croc. He's
Croc.
up there.
Clayface. Clayface could be cool.
Clayface could be a really good one, I think.
Yeah, Clayface could be cool.
Because they could make it the detective thing where he has to figure out like who is Clayface impersonating.
Yes.
And like trying to figure out, like going from there. Especially if he gets blamed for something and then he has to step into being Bruce Wayne and like
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, because like
that'd be cool.
when you introduce like a little bit, because Clayface, he's got powers, but it's like a little bit of powers. Like just a little bit of powers. You introduce a little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit of superpowers.
Yippee!
Yeah. Technically, Joker is in the Batman for like a second.
But like, but it's like at the very end or something, and it's like it's just a little bit, and it's not really like a thing. It's just sort of like an in passing,
Yeah. Very much so.
Yeah.
I don't mind that, because at least it tides people over and gets them to shut up. Like that's my thing. Like, you turned up for 5 minutes. What do you want, a cookie? Like,
You know what I'm sick of?
Hit me.
Go for it.
This is my biggest gripe. This is my gripe with like a lot of internet stuff, because you guys had mentioned it earlier. The idea of like people just outing themselves as not being a fan of the thing that they're complaining about.
Mm-hmm.
The shit, like I have to talk about Tron for a second, but it's the amount of people who like talk about like, why are they in the real world? Because that was the purpose of the last 2 Tron films. This is the natural progression. What are you talking about? Why aren't Daft Punk here? They've been split up for like 4 years.
No doubt.
Like, and it's like just people complaining about stuff that like people who watch the thing are like, what are you talking about? Right?
Where is
like,
Daft Punk?
or like I'm not a Witcher fan, but people being like, where's Geralt? Like why is Ciri here? It's like, was that not the point of the last game that he's done? Like, did they not set that up? I'm confused.
Personally, I kind of low-key, I I think that they should have jumped completely away from Geralt and Ciri's story in The Witcher 4 and gone with a completely
Just like
they shouldn't have
wholly
even
different
they shouldn't have even called it The Witcher 4. I think they should have called it like The Witcher something something, right? But they totally jumped and just changed it to a different story within the world. Because like I feel like we've got our Ciri story. Ciri has her beginning, middle, and end. And the thing is, there's so many varieties of like what Ciri could be at the end of Wild Hunt that like
You liked the openness of it?
I like the openness. I liked feeling like my choices had consequence. You know?
Yeah.
And
But you know what I mean? Where it's like people just jumping in and being upset. When it's like, why, like, I don't understand why you're mad. Like, that's the thing that blows my mind, is like, I don't understand why you're mad. Like, this is why that happened. And there's like a clear explanation. But then they don't want to hear that. Then they'll shout something stupid at you.
I think it's just better coming from a place of knowledge when trying to like be in when you're trying to like discuss something like that, you know?
Yeah, 100%.
Because like it's so easy for people to just be very reactionary.
Yeah. Well, then my favorite is like I saw somebody explain that to somebody, like explain like why they're in the real world. And they're like, "Oh, I don't care that much. I was just confused." You cared enough to make a video about it. Yeah, like you obviously care. Why are you pretending like you don't care? Like it's I don't know. The internet bothers me when it comes to like a lot of fandom. So I used to be very involved in fandom, but now I just like tune out because I'm like everybody just wants to complain now.
Power Rangers is the same problem.
Just complaining. Yeah, it's annoying. It'll
Constantly.
like when whatever new project happens, I guarantee you there's gonna be people who'll be like, "What about this?" You know, like it's like, well, it's not the same universe anymore. You know?
Yeah.
If it's even the same universe, we don't know what's going on.
Yeah, no.
I feel like Roy does, based off that. I feel like Roy might have an idea.
I mean, if we're talking Power Rangers,
Yes.
I just want to reboot. Like, I know a lot of people are going to be like, really like, I'm tired of Mighty Morphin, but I'm going to be like, you need to start with Mighty Morphin and then we can go off from there. I know it's going to suck, but like,
go back, Roy. I don't want to.
we have to. We literally don't have a better, we do not have a better starting point than Mighty Morphin, especially with the name Power Rangers attached to it.
Yeah, yeah.
What if we just detached ourselves completely from like old Power Rangers and Mighty Morphing and just went from zero with a new everything somewhere else?
What's the most recent?
Because it won't sell.
King Ogre.
It won't. Well, that's a different problem. We can't take new Sentai.
No, wait, what?
There's apparently the agreement with Toei and Hasbro expired, and they didn't renew it.
No.
Oh.
So, I think it's like heavily rumored, speculated, but people have like official like Japanese documents on that. I don't. Again, it's very still like I don't think they'll ever be like upfront with saying yes, this is exactly what happened. We no longer work with Toei on that stuff. But I think that's why I'm like, if we can't use stock footage, I think we'd make something completely original. Go back to Mighty Morphin, tell a fun original story, and then branch off from there and keep creating new creative stuff.
So you think like take the stuff we have already, right? Like because we're allowed to use that, right? It's Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Like you can use
I'm saying don't use that at all. I'm saying use like create something new entirely. Forget what we did in the past. It's done.
So our
respect
own
it.
Sentai,
Let it
like
be
straight
dead.
up make our own thing.
Yep. Yeah, because if it ends up being on something like Disney Plus, let's take advantage of that. Let's take advantage of the fact that Disney is going to be probably dumping a ton of money into it. Again, this is all speculation and rumor.
Yeah.
Take advantage of that. Use that budget. Make something completely original. We can use the MMPR designs because we have the rights to those. Because I say we. Hasbro has the rights to those because of the previous contracts.
Yeah.
And can do that. And I'm saying then from there we can spin off. We can go comic route. We can go complete original. But I think following the Sentai line is unfortunately we're gonna run into the same problem eventually. I think we need to move on.
Okay.
Yeah.
That would make me kind of sad because I like the connection, right, between like
I do too.
Like we are connected like through these two series, but like I do think maybe it is time to just film our own fight scenes and shit. Like
I think
it might be time.
Hasbro has shown us that it is unfortunately time.
Yeah, we're running out of Like I
Because
think,
like,
yeah, I think
man,
well, my favorite, like, and like like one of my I love to say that it's my favorite series because Roy has an aneurysm every time. But like Lightspeed, I adore Lightspeed. Ryan's not a fucking real character. Like Titanium Ranger's not Sentai. Like that is his own.
Yeah.
He's his own guy. You know. So I'm
That's
like,
a bit of the lore that I knew.
that you knew that.
I knew that. I love it. I
Yeah.
love a bit of the lore.
I love Ryan. And I love Titanium Ranger, but that's why you don't see him a whole lot because they had to film their own scenes, right?
yep, and it's expensive.
And yeah,
Well,
it's
air
expensive.
quotes expensive.
Yeah, was right. Like, but yeah, I mean, if you have fucking Disney money, it's the same thing. Doctor Who looks better than it's ever looked before because they have fuck you Disney money, right? Like, Disney has so much money that they have what I like to call fuck you money. That's how much money they have.
No,
Like,
I love fuck you money. No, I use fuck you money.
yeah, Disney has fuck
Yeah.
you money. You know?
That's what I'm saying. Like if
Yeah.
we, again,
Yeah.
okay. That's what I'm saying. Like if Disney has it, I think just start over. Just go back to Mighty Morphin. Let's build up our own thing, branch off into our own stories, and really capture a new generation. And unfortunately, brand recognition and brand power, Mighty Morphin is going to be the best way to do that. And the more successful it is, which you're going to get the nostalgia people with Mighty Morphin, the more successful that first season is, the more likely it is that we'll get more after that. And that's what I'm banking on.
Yeah, I'm gonna say something controversial. I do think like I don't even know what you would call it, like this original universe we've been following for like how many decades. I think just it's over. Just let it rest. I don't want to go back to it. I think it's just done.
No, I agree. No, I'm with you. I think it needs to
especially
be
with
done.
a lot of the original cast, like of like Mighty Morphin, like unfortunately not, you know, like either tied up in legal problems or just like flat out not here, right? And or like not really wanting to be here, right? I'm like with no Jason David Frank, I don't really want to go back, right? Like I know like Tommy's not my favorite character, but he is Power Rangers, right?
Yeah,
and I'm like
absolutely.
I don't really want to go back if he's not there, you know, like so to me I'm like I think it's just kind of done. Like,
yeah, but if
who
we
would you
don't do Mighty
cast?
Morphin,
Who would you
I don't
cast
fucking
as
know.
like a new Tommy? Like a new
don't
Tommy,
know.
new Jason, Trini. You know, like who would you cast as those characters? Zach? Like, would you go like
I don't know.
original, or would you go like Adam? Like, would you just skip like straight to Adam and them, or would you?
No,
go,
I would just
like, start with Zach?
I would rename it. I would do the exact same like Mighty Morphin season 1 exactly. So have
okay.
Jason, Billy, Kimberly, Trini, Zach,
Yeah.
and then hopefully have a Tommy in there as well.
Yeah.
And then once we get to if season 1 is successful enough, and then we can get to season 2, then we can potentially look into maybe adapt the Omega Rangers
do the
idea.
peace
That way we don't have to.
conference.
That way we don't have to have a shitty peace conference and there's 10 off because of that. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm kind of here for them doing like something happen and then you split the show and like not like in two as in like a spin-off and then the main show. I mean like you do like what Danganronpa did with the anime where like one episode follows this group, the other episode follows that, and you keep doing that until the end where they cross back like together. I would be here for that. Like Omega Rangers and Mighty Morphin like doing their own thing and then the adventure like ties them back together. And everyone's like, "What the fuck? Where were you three? Like we thought you died." Like, you know, like
makes sense,
yeah. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Danganronpa mention? Yes, Danganronpa mention.
Yeah.
You're never getting that
Yeah.
again. That's never happening again.
Yeah, it's done.
So sad. Last minute conversation. Last minutes.
Hit me.
Because we're running.
Hit me.
We're approaching the 2-hour mark.
Hit me.
Who would you smooch right now?
Roy, and you, both of you at the same time.
I hate that you
Beso
said
de
Roy
tres.
first.
Beso
I
de
was like,
tres.
wait,
Beso
wow,
de tres.
wow.
Beso de
I'm
tres.
hurt. I'm hurt. You said Roy first. It was
3-way kiss.
Yay!
Beso de tres.
This is the best slumber party ever.
Clearly. Yeah.
Right.
Someone said Zanny himself is incubun build.
Wow.
Hey, I said beso de tres. Listen, I'm up for that 3-way kiss, you know?
Hell yeah.
Because 3's a magic number.
It's a magic number. I can't believe I understood that reference. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That was a hell of a deep cut, Roy.
I try my
Well
best.
done. Yeah. Did you guys? Have you guys? There's a new food in town. Have you guys tried it?
Oh, what?
What is
La
it?
la la lava chicken. Steve's lava chicken, yeah, it's tasty as hell. I'm glad the
I gotta
Minecraft
go.
movie died. I'm glad it died.
I gotta go.
You gotta
I
go.
gotta get out of here.
I gotta go.
Yeah, get me out of here. No more lava
Wow.
chicken.
No more lava chicken. Okay, stay
Come
for
on.
9 minutes, and then you can go.
Okay, 9 minutes. 9 minutes.
9 minutes. Stay for 9 minutes, and then you can go.
I can do that. I can do that. I can do that.
La, 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 lava.
Not if you keep doing that.
Okay. I'll stop. Okay. Hypothetically speaking,
Yeah, I
Right.
is the Minecraft movie the new Morbius?
No.
You don't think so? Because
No.
they did a re-release and then it bombed. Because but I guess the first release was very successful though.
Yeah, the
Okay.
first release was super successful, and like, yeah, go ahead, Danny.
Oh, no. I was just gonna say Morbius bombed at the box office, and then after Morbius bombed at the box office, everyone was like, "No, wait, do a re-release. We were busy that weekend. We swear, we'll come see it if you re-release." And then they re-released, and no one again.
That's fair. At least with the with the Minecraft movie, the reason why they did the re-release is because everyone was being an obnoxious idiot. So
Yeah.
so they're like, no, this is the meme version, and then nobody showed up. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
by the way, the meme version is just them. It's just like a countdown timer starts when somebody's about to say like lava chicken
meme?
or chicken
Oh,
jockey, and then it just goes chicken jockey, and like the text shows up, and that's it. That's the only difference. It's the same movie otherwise.
Exactly the
Ew.
exact same.
Yeah, completely
Ew.
the same movie. It has already done almost $1 billion. Yep, we memed a movie to the top. We did that. We as a species did that. Well,
Yeah.
you guys.
It happens.
I'm a god, so I don't have anything.
Well,
to do.
he's an incubus.
Well, and
Yes,
you're a
Sam.
bunny. So actually, it's all of you. You mortals
you guys.
fucked it up. Yeah.
Yeah!
You mortals fucked it up again.
Yeah.
My god. Why can't you make other things successful? Well, Sinners was pretty successful.
Sanders was pretty
Blame everyone, but the immortal beings.
Yes, it's
Yes.
everyone else, but the immortal.
Wait, am I immortal now? Is that a part of my lore?
I
Yeah,
don't know, are you?
I gave you some of my grace when we made out. That's what happens.
Listen,
Nice.
I guess it's time to find out. Which this is what happens when you make out with a god and an incubus at the same time. You just
Yeah.
become, magical,
Wibbly-
mystical.
Wibbly wobbly, timey wimey stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. That's true. Yeah, Roy's
Beso
immortal
de
now.
tres.
Roy's immortal now. Don't rope me in with them. It's too bad. It's too late. That's what you guys did, Chad. Listen, like, we told you don't watch this movie. It's the same thing with Velma. The same thing happened with Velma. We all told you don't watch it. They'll make another season if you watch it. Don't hate watch it. And then everyone's like, "No, okay, fine, I won't." Okay,
They
but I
hate
may have
watched
watched
it.
a couple episodes. And I'm like, God damn it! Like, why did you do that? Like, I
do
told
that.
you not to watch it. To be fair,
Yeah.
they did cancel it, thank God.
Yeah.
I
did not
hated
like what they
Velma.
were doing with that.
No,
Yeah.
hated it. But I've seen people be like, "Oh, so you guys suddenly care about Scooby-Doo?" Yes! We all like Scooby-Doo! It's a simple series. It's hard to not like it. What are you talking about?
Yeah, no, it's good. It gives you nostalgia.
Exactly.
Mhm,
It just it hits you right in the heart, you know? It's just like, ah.
Gotta go back to the
Scooby-Doo.
60s. Find
Yeah.
find that classic Hanna-Barbera. Hanna-Barbera? Hanna-Barbera? I can never remember what it is. It
Hanna-Barbera.
Hanna-Barbera?
Hanna-Barbera.
Hanna-Barbera?
Athena no
You go
more
back.
has enough power, it scares me. That's fair, Death. Also, thank you for the super.
Do I scare you?
What's the Scooby-Doo coming after you?
new Scooby-Doo?
Solve that
Gonna
mystery.
solve that mystery.
See you, Scooby-Doo. Was
I
that
am
Simple
after
Plan?
you.
Who sings
I-
this? Was it Simple
think it
Plan
was-
or was it Bowling
Not,
Pursuit?
not Simple Plan.
It was.
Was it Simple Plan?
Yes, it was Simple Plan because they featured in an episode of Scooby Doo. They were actually like in it. Because they did one of the Scooby Doo things, and they featured in an episode of Scooby Doo, and they're like, it's Simple Plan, and like they played.
Yeah.
like
What's your Scooby-Doo? That's so funny. I love how I'm like, is it Simple Plan or Bowling for Soup? And Thorn in the chat's like, I thought it was All American Rejects. I like all three of those bands. Like, I was like, I like all three of those bands. That is
Product
funny.
of the time.
Yeah. Oh, very much. Yeah, very much so.
Yeah.
Wild Dio. Could we get a Wild Dio?
No.
Okay.
Wild Dio?
Wild Dio.
God damn it, Zanny. I can't believe you would do this to me.
It's not just you, by the way. My mods fucking hate Wild Dio. Like, my mods hate Wild Dio. They hate it.
I think I only am like averse to it because I just see it so much now.
I don't know. Well, the thing is, it's not like I don't even say it that much anymore. But like my chat says it now, like Wild Dio, and I'm like, what have I done? Like, I don't understand what I did.
I've created a monster. Nobody wants wild no more. They went Wild Dio. I'm chopped liver.
And if they want Athy, this is what I'll give you. A little bit of me mixed with some. I forget what the rest of that is actually. A little bit of me mixed with some.
Chopped liver.
Is it chopped liver?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh.
Mom spaghetti.
Mom's spaghetti.
Mom spaghetti. Mom
Fun fact,
spaghetti.
The M&M skin in Fortnite, his back bling is literally spaghetti, and it's just called Mom spaghetti.
Yay.
That's so funny.
M&M has a restaurant where you can buy Mom spaghetti. I'm dead serious. That's a real thing.
Funny. I like that.
Oh yeah, you guys look cute, all wrapped up in blankets. We are, yeah.
Oh yeah.
We wrapped up in blankets.
Hi.
Hi. Thank you for the super.
Hi.
You
We
missed
were
all the
just singing
kissing.
we were kissing.
We were all making out. It was a three-way kiss.
You want to make out again?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Okay.
Okay, enough of this. That's enough. People are gonna clip that out of context. Like, how was the stream, guys? Blah 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 blah
Blah blah blah blah blah blah blah.
This is your Oshi?
Yeah, is this your Oshi? Yep. And I'm gonna stick beside him.
That's mine. I'm gonna stick beside him.
I'm gonna stick beside him.
Oh my gosh.
Ridiculous. Okay.
Perfect.
Well,
Oh goodness.
let's see who to redirect into. Who's on? Nix.
Perfect.
Oh,
Hell
go
yeah.
send him over to me. Nice.
Yeah. Let's go see.
Yeah.
Hang on. Let's go.
Perfecto.
I feel like I always do this wrong. I don't like. All I have to do is hit end stream, and for some reason I feel like it never sends. It just like decides when to go. Okay. That
Maybe you should
be
get
right.
good.
Maybe I should. How? I mean, I've been at this for a couple months now. You think that I would know how to do this?
You'd think so.
Yeah, but no. But no, I do not. I in fact do not. But in fact, I know nothing.
It's okay. It happens to the rest of us.
Where can they find you guys? Just in case. Somebody doesn't know. Although I kind of doubt people don't know where to find you. But just in case, do the proper VTuber thing.
Well,
God damn it!
I'm here. I hit that in the chat. I'm here. There. You can click on that, and that's my channel.
There you go.
Good idea.
There.
That's actually really smart.
Yeah.
I'm here. Watashi wa kita.
Yeah. I just hit. I'm here. That's where I am. I'm Xander Netherbrand.
There we
First
go.
Stage Productions. I do things. I'm playing on Ensemble Stars tomorrow.
I need a shirt that says things right now.
Right.
I do things. I am things.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, you should follow the boys. They do the thing.
Yeah. Yeah, we
Yeah.
do the thing.
Thanks for hanging out, boys.
But hell yeah. And I also like freaking adore spending time with these two nerds because they're cute.
Aw. No.
Aww.
Too sweet.
Yeah.
Mwah.
Mwah.
Wow.
Kisses for everybody. Okay,
Yeah.
thanks for hanging out, everybody. Go have fun with Nix. Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.